Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good night, good everything. Welcome to Wrestling Podcast, episode 60.
Wow, 60.
Yep.
That's
60,
sick.
yeah?
Fucking hell.
Fam, do you know what it is? We always start with low energy, but I've got the pineapple fingers today. I'm eating after we're going to resume the thing. But yeah, we've got a very, very special guest here.
Yes, we do.
Do you get what I mean? But before we introduce the special guest, let's go around and introduce ourselves and we let, the special guest special the thing out. Do you get what I mean? So let's go.
When I say crop, you say daddy. Crop!
Man, you made me jump.
Crop! It's a strong star rating, leg drop hating, big back rubbing, Chris Jericho loving, son of a gun. It's your boy Delboy, aka some mark name Guap Daddy, aka Pro Guap Tees, aka All Fitted No Cap, aka the Cargill Maniac, aka Soul Dilly. I don't know if I've said that already. It's your boy Delboy. Wow.
Ooh, that woke me up, boy. I was just daydreaming about life. All right, cool. It's your boy Sam Blacks, Mr. Controversial, Underdone. Underdone, by the way, is Undertaker and Pete Dunne. They're two of my favourite guys, yeah. Yeah. Mr. Controversial Fouls.
Mr. Hot
Takes. I need to start saying that.
Mr. Hot Takes.
Viscera, top 5 dead or alive, big men. I know. Always say that. I'll always say that. I told you, Viscera's cold.
I hear it.
WWE done the playlist now anyway. I can say it now. It's cool. Yeah.
Yo, it's the Foolish Professional, aka Nafi. The Bruce video's coming out very soon. Make sure you watch that when that comes out.
Wow.
I used to support guys like Virgil, but until Virgil showed these balls, I'm not supporting guys like Kenny Omega, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns, man.
Since the last time you came onto the podcast, he does pause moments every single week.
I've seen a few.
So you're gonna.
Welcome. I think it's part of the show now. It has to be said. I'm sorry, it has to be
But
said.
certain times we'll edit it out. And it's like,
I have to edit it out.
on the video, in the actual audio, I keep it in.
Myself, innit? You're trying to stick me up, bro. Oh, man.
It's your gimmick, roll with
It's his gimmick, innit?
So the pause guy.
Yeah.
Am I remote control, bro? You trying to play this? Come on, man. That was jokes, man. But yeah, it's the special guest. Can you specialize this?
Well, I don't know. After all these introductions, I'm gonna be.
Come on, man.
Come on, promo game, bro. All right, live promo, mic time. All right. Buenos dias, what's going on, people? It's your boy, Big Wavy Roy Johnson, Ibiza's favourite wrestler. What's going on, people? I'm inside. We've been trying to hit this up for a while.
Yes. Love that Ocean Beach and everything.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Come on, yes.
Wayne Lineker's favourite wrestler.
That was jokes, man.
Boy, where do we start?
Oh, fam. Off camera, we said we was going to start with my man, so let's start with my man.
So wicked. So if you guys don't know, last week we got the announcement that the host for this year's WrestleMania.
Bro, you lot called him my man. I like that.
Yeah, Titus.
We got the announcement that Titus and Hope.
Titus is not my man.
Yeah, I know.
Just in
You're
general,
saying it sarcastically.
Oh, my man is my man.
Yeah, my man. You get me? They don't want to say his name. You see it? Guys?
Okay.
Titus O'Neil and what's that for?
My guy.
Man, boxed that already, bro. Boxed it already, man. You're wasting time, fam. Man's Africa, fam. I eat with my hands, is it?
Quick.
Titus O'Neil and Hulk Hogan are the hosts of this year's WrestleMania. A little backlash came with the news. Understandably, Mandem, how do you feel?
It didn't have to. It doesn't have to be, fam. It doesn't have to be. Why does it always have to be included in these big events? It's like it could have been nice if you put Titus on. It could have been like, oh, that's nice. Like Titus hasn't been in action for time, and for him to go to WrestleMania, it's a big thing for him. But it's like you've kind of like lowered this thing for him, bro. Like it's. I think WWE they like the attention. They like the beef talk, innit? But I wasn't feeling it.
Controversial. You know what it is? I think, in all honesty, I hate Hulk Hogan right now, but I can understand because what he's done for the industry. But at the same time, it's like, Hogan, your time has passed. For me personally, I know this is going to sound mad. I don't see the need for Titus O'Neil. Not for big WrestleMania, bro.
So you don't see you see the need for Hogan, but don't see the need for Titus O'Neil?
I slightly do. I can understand it. And don't look at the fact because of his colour. It's no.
No, it's not even
because
that.
With Titus, I'm sorry, bro, but I'm watching big WrestleMania. I'm not trying to see Titus worldwide. I'm really not at the beginning. I'm trying to see the icons, the guys that have really done it. Maybe, all right, forget about Hogan, but if I saw a Rock or Austin, cool. Do you know what I mean? But It's people of that caliber. I'm not trying to see Titus. Why? See, let me see him at Payback. If I saw him at Payback, okay, smiles. You know what I mean? No, I'm not boying it, but no, I'm telling the truth. No, but it's WrestleMania. Like, we've got to put respect on WrestleMania.
That's
What is this now? Like, come on.
But I just don't think they've put respect to WrestleMania by having Hulk Hogan there. We don't need him.
Yeah. And even off top of it, he said credible, right? Bro, Titus O'Neil was credible, bro. The stuff he does outside wrestling alone allows him to be credible, bro. We don't need Hulk Hogan for him to be there, bro. I don't understand maybe the
Titus is definitely credible outside the ring, but WWE wise as a super. Actually, you know what? Let me not even say anything.
Because if you're gonna come say that, then I can add a few names as well.
Because all the stuff that he does outside the ring is for WWE.
It's amazing. No, it's
for
amazing.
WWE. So
No,
within
it's amazing.
WWE, he is a credible person.
Okay, but what championship has he got?
He doesn't need the championship.
No. But you've got to understand. You've got to understand. Like, if you're going to WrestleMania as a host, I feel as a wrestler, as a host, I feel like there's got to be some credibility to yourself in it. That's how I just feel. Or else, that's how I personally feel.
Okay, cool.
Think about wrestlers who have been hosts before.
The Rock,
Credible.
Alexa Bliss.
I could even say credible.
Has Alexa Bliss had better matches than Titus O'Neil?
100%. Titus O'Neil's match been about 5 minutes and probably slapped under the ring. Alexa Bliss elimination chamber. What are you talking about?
Alexa
Alexa Bliss has actually
trash.
had sick matches.
She's
Are you actually
trash.
Alexa
She's
Bliss?
trash.
Alexa Bliss? No, she's not trash.
She's trash.
She's not.
She hasn't even got a better match than any of Soulja Boy's music.
She's had more titles than Titus.
She ain't had more hits than Soulja Boy's had.
You know what? Yeah. You know what's so mad? Alexa Bliss will beat up Soulja Boy.
She won't.
100%. Alexa Bliss will beat up Soulja Boy. If Soulja Boy takes a bump, he's going unconscious.
What the fuck?
He can't handle a bump. Are you mad? He can't handle a bump. Are you crazy? Yeah, because if he hits his head on the ring, you think people can't?
Yeah, but he's gonna tuck his chin. But he's gonna tuck his chin. But if they teach him how to take a bump, how's he gonna make himself unconscious?
Because I don't think he can take a bump.
He can't even tell you.
I don't think he'll be able to. I don't think he'll be able to hack the wrestling and training to be able to take a bump. I think he'll give up.
Fam, he used to sit clean. He can handle anything.
Sit clean. That's fair enough. Fair enough.
Ray.
Boy. Okay, so I'm
sorry. It just happens. My guy Del, come on.
So this is going to be like a first for me because my thing about, in general, podcasts, everything, any kind of thing I do, I talk, I'm always positive and, positive and tell the truth. That's my two things. Yeah. Keep it positive and keep it like factual, whatever. So first thing I'll say about the Hulk Hogan situation, like I used to be a big Hulk Hogan fan. Childhood.
I was too.
He was my childhood.
I was too.
Childhood. He was my guy when I was growing up. He's my childhood hero almost. Growing up as an adult now, I'm like kind of had to understand the nostalgia of like seeing everything he's done, going into WCW, NWO, coming back to WWE, doing NWO there, all that kind of stuff. I loved, enjoyed when I was growing up, but like now I'm indifferent, completely indifferent on Hulk Hogan. And so this is essentially the whole racism thing is what when I first saw this announcement, I just thought, why do we need to have like this guy put in our face? And I'll say this as a wrestling fan and as a wrestler, I don't want to see him on my TV. Like whether or not he's been forgiven for all the mad stuff he said by the roster or what have you, that's fine. That's between them guys on a personal level or what have you. Like from what I understand, he gave a big speech to the roster and they kind of they made a decision whether they wanted to accept him back into the WWE family or what have you. For everything he's done for wrestling, I can't fault him for any of that. He is
Congratulate him.
Absolutely.
No, you have to.
Absolutely.
No, you have to.
Yeah.
No, the thing is, I understand what you lot are all saying. I'm just saying he's credible enough to be a host. I'm not surprised.
I don't think that's the
what I'm
argument.
saying.
We know he's credible,
Yeah.
but whether you're credible or whether you're right, there's two different things. Fucking hell.
What the fuck?
You pulled up like you know the one's there, yeah? Oh, yo, what he saying?
Come and check.
You know the
My man didn't say in the group that he's coming.
I didn't even know. That's not even Undertaker. Who? Sting. I'm thinking it's live.
Let's put the code on. Come and sit here, man.
I've not seen laps in weeks. My
So,
God.
you're calling us, you know.
Yeah, oh no.
And Laps just come through. I have not seen this guy in how many months, fam? He just come through, man.
Yeah, I ain't seen him since the 50th.
I told you it's a special guest, bro. Man's gonna come and specialize the podcast. Specialize the podcast. Fam, that is nuts, fam. That is nuts.
Yeah, we're not saying that Hulk Hogan isn't credible enough, but whether he's the right person for it, no, he's not. He's clearly done wrong, and fam, you've been racist. We're in the right to feel like we don't want to see you on our screens.
Yeah, and that's the thing for me. Like I said, the roster they may have accepted his apology and what have you, but I don't know if I've missed it. But has there been like a public apology to the fans or anything?
That's what we need.
Like me as a black wrestler and a black wrestling fan, I don't want to see a racist on my TV. And not only that he said racist things in what he thought was the comfort of his own private home or environment or whatever, it's the fact that he punctuated that at the end of the wild statement he said by saying, I'm a racist. So, like, you know, we've all probably said like wild things, probably before like the mics came on. We all say wild things.
That's wild.
Yeah. So we've all said wild things where we think, you know, we're safe in the comfort of them not being cameras or microphones about. But he's been caught out on saying it. He's punctuated that by saying he's a racist, and for me, he's not done enough to apologise for it. So I don't want to see him on my TV. And this is the very first time ever I've in my life as a wrestler, a wrestling fan, whatever, that I've seen WrestleMania and I think I don't know if I want to watch this. And
you're not the only one, bro. I feel the same.
The only one,
bro. You know
I look forward to WrestleMania. As soon as the Royal Rumble starts, I'm in on everything. I'll watch everything. I watch everything anyway, but I watch it with a bit more intent. Like kind of I get more involved in it. But like, as soon as I saw that, I think I don't know if I want to watch this. Like, it's going to be 8 to 10 hours worth of TV, right? Over those 2 days. Yeah. I don't want to see his face on it. Yeah. Like for me, right, he's not done enough to apologise to the black wrestling community for him to be accepted to be in that position. Yeah. And I just want to say on the side as well, big up Titus O'Neil for landing that role.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't want to focus too much on that.
That's something I was saying.
I just feel
I don't want it to overshadow.
Big up, I just feel, you know, fair enough, innit? No, big up Titus though, I do. I do. I'm not even trying to be sarcastic.
You're jumping on that skipping rope, you know. You just land on that one side and save it.
But I get the decision to have Hogan there because he's Mr. WrestleMania.
The Peacock thing, innit?
The Peacock thing as well. But
Mr. WrestleMania.
There's no WrestleMania without Hulk Hogan. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. There's no WrestleMania without Hulk Hogan.
WrestleMania. Really?
There's no WrestleMania without Hulk Hogan.
Do you know I was going to pause Mr. WrestleMania though?
Huh?
Do you know I was going to pause WrestleMania?
Who?
Undertaker.
Oh, no way.
Mr. WrestleMania.
As what?
As Mr. WrestleMania?
Nah.
Who?
Hulk Hogan.
Is more Mr. WrestleMania.
From the first WrestleMania, it's Hulk Hogan. I'm sorry.
Okay,
cool. Hulk Hogan is like the epitome of WrestleMania.
And if you speak to any wrestling fan, any person on the street, and you talk to them about wrestling, they'll mention Hulk Hogan. Yeah. And the wildest thing is, general public, they don't know.
That makes sense.
They don't know what he's done.
Yeah. Undertaker.
Take a second, yeah. Like I said, look, Hulkamania, WrestleMania.
Yeah. Mr. WrestleMania.
Storytelling.
That's why.
You're a sick nigga.
That's why.
But the people on the street who don't watch wrestling like we
They'll
do,
say WrestleMania,
you say WrestleMania, they'll think Hulk Hogan. You say wrestling, they think Hulk Hogan. Yeah. And the wildest thing about it is they don't know about any of this stuff he's done.
Bro, do you know what I explained to my mum the other day? She was like, "Oh, how come I don't see Hulk Hogan on the TV screen no more?" I was like, "Oh, mum, if I talk you through what happened, you're gonna probably get angry in it." I told her, she goes, "Huh?" She couldn't believe it. I even played the voice note as well, bro. She couldn't believe it.
The thing is, I haven't even told my dad that it would be surprised.
Like, my dad knows, bro. My dad's not feeling Hulk Hogan anyway.
The day this got announced about him being a host, it came off my Facebook memories. I had a picture of me and Hulk Hogan.
Oh my God.
Right. I met him at Body Power Expo a few years ago. Maybe about 2015 or something. So this is before all the wild stuff came out.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that I put this picture on my Facebook because of it came out of what he'd said. So I was kind of like taking a mick out of myself. Oh look, black guy with Hulk Hogan, big smiles, all this sort of stuff. Zooming in on Hogan's face with his kind of like his forced smile kind of thing. And then I shared it, and everyone of my Facebook friends, or everyone who don't like into wrestling or whatever, they were like, "Oh, liking, loving the photo." And then I put the
The racism thing.
I don't know if you've seen it.
The picture.
The picture where it's quoted what he said.
Yeah.
Underneath in the comments, people are like, "Oh my god."
Oh my
Yeah, cool,
god.
yeah.
Yeah. So like people don't know.
Yeah,
So,
no.
And that's why if he does do the public apology, people, do you understand? More people will know.
But at this point, I don't even want an apology, fam. It's been how many years now?
it's
Like, how can you? That's like killing someone, and then 10 years down the line, thinking, you know what? I apologize for killing this person. But it's like you weren't remorseful at the time, so fuck Hulk Hogan.
Can you take people?
The video, wasn't it like 10 years ago or something?
No, it was
Nah, it's been
like 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 5. Yeah, I can't
And
remember.
this guy's still.
I think it's like 5 years.
Yeah, like 5 years ago. Yeah,
5 years.
because remember he got taken out of the Hall of Fame,
For like,
Did they put him
and then
back
they
in?
put him back. They reinstated him. It's like, come on, man.
That taking out Hall of Fame was just to please people. I can't lie.
Yeah,
It wasn't like a decision.
It was just damage control. Like, you know what? We're gonna take him off TV. We're gonna take him off the
yeah.
games. We're gonna take him off Hall of Fame. And when we're ready, we'll put him back in.
Yeah.
slowly putting back.
Yeah.
in, like,
I think when he even
Remember they
came,
took-
people booing him, innit?
So that's my thoughts on it. Like until he makes some big apology, which I don't think he's going to do.
He's not.
So he's for me no interest. I've got no interest in him. I'm more indifferent than I am like negative.
Yeah.
I'm just like whatever. Like
Yeah.
you know. So
Big up Titus though.
big up Titus because that's a big thing.
He deserves it, man.
Honestly,
Like I said,
like,
he's done
that's,
so much.
For a wrestler to host WrestleMania, people like we discussing hosts previously, people generally will remember someone who's hosting rather than someone who's been in,
Yeah.
I don't know, a match that starts a show or a match that doesn't have anything for a title or a championship or like the battle royal. Like
Yeah.
he's got his own thing that's put his stamp on that WrestleMania. So I big him up for that still.
No,
Yeah,
big up Titus,
definitely,
man. Every single
100%.
time, man. Honestly, I was happy for him still when I saw it. Cause,
Yeah, no, I was happy to see it, but in mind I was just thinking, boy, how does he actually feel about Hulk Hogan? Does he feel like this is something he'd be comfortable doing? I don't know.
true.
But
It's a what's it? Is it yin and yang or ebony? What is it? One more look. What's the word? What's the bad one? Is it yin and yang?
I think it's yin and yang is the one you want
the
to
yin
see.
and yang
Ebony and
sort of
ivory is the
situation.
wrong.
Yin and yang sort of situation. You see it? You got the other storytelling. You're gonna bat like let's WrestleMania phone.
you're a sick nigga.
But you know, I don't want Hulk Hogan's position overshadowing Titus O'Neil. To me, Titus O'Neil, he's just a host. I don't see Hulk Hogan in it.
I think that's another thing that you have to consider as well is he's gonna probably overshadow him. Like,
But you
he's
said-
a bigger.
Let me tell you something, brother.
He's a bigger
I
personality.
think
He's
you
like,
said
you know,
off camera. I think it was like WWE might do a thing where it's like one day they'll get day one will be Hulk Hogan and day two will be Titus O'Neil.
I hope so.
So something like that could work. Yeah.
Then I could definitely watch one.
Yeah. So with this hosting thing, is it going to be a thing where he's going backstage talking to wrestlers, like old school hosting, or is it going to be a thing where he's just going to come out and what?
I think it's just gonna open the show.
I hope it's just opening the show and
kick out,
then maybe do a backstage thing,
Yeah.
and then that's it. I don't want to see I don't want to see anyone's face constantly all over WrestleMania. To be honest, but I don't,
What's okay? Question here. What's been your like most like favorite host as in someone like, oh shit, I can't wait for him to come. Like what's been one that you've actually been happy with seeing?
WrestleMania host.
Yeah.
Probably New Day. Yeah, I think for me they were my favorite.
I was gonna say The Rock. Was it The Rock? Wasn't The Rock host? And he brought out Stone Cold. He brought out Mick Foley as well. And they was in the ring. That was a sick. I was sick. After the picture of Rock like this, he was wearing a suit. You remember that picture I was talking about? It's like a little. They put on the WrestleMania flyer.
yeah,
Oh, the
27.
graphic, yeah.
27.
Yeah, he's wearing like a tuxedo or suit. I don't. Yeah. So that was
came out in a singlet.
Came out in a
singlet.
singlet. Came out in a singlet, fam. I thought he was gonna come in a suit as well, fam. That was sick.
I like the New Days one.
That's when they brought Jeff Hardy in that.
The Jeff Hardy. That's like one of the highest viewed videos in WWE's YouTube page.
Big one of the biggest pops as well. I think there's been there.
Fam, I remember watching that. I
Amazing.
got goosebumps. Maddest goosebumps. I was thinking, wait, I saw them in Ring of Honor like a day or two ago.
Yeah.
Now they've turned up in
That's
WWE.
nothing about
That
wrestling.
was crazy.
It can be unpredictable, man. It can be so unpredictable.
It's actually crazy. What else happened? Our boy Andrade has finally left WWE.
Yeah.
He's fine. They freed him finally.
He's got potential to become great when he leaves.
Potential. Oh yeah, no, yeah, yeah. And also, according to the news, I saw that he hasn't got a 90-day no
he can go
compete
straight
clause,
and just go-
so he can just go straight and do whatever he wants.
Is he still with Charlotte?
Yeah.
But rumors are that Charlotte is looking to drop WrestleMania. What's it?
Apparently, there
She's looking to no shot WrestleMania.
apparently there was a rumor that for them to let Andrade leave WWE, she has to not wrestle at WrestleMania, which doesn't make sense to me. I don't think they'd say that.
That doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense.
They won't say
No,
that.
but listen, that's messing up with her money though, because you know WrestleMania is a big pay.
Yeah.
So
But it doesn't make sense why they would even say that.
Yeah,
though.
it
Like,
doesn't
Charlotte's
make sense.
like one of the biggest prospects in terms of the women's division. So, and that's someone who's wrestling in WrestleMania.
She's got COVID, right? I heard.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. That's why she's got COVID at the moment. So,
how ironic. COVID just when Andrade leaves, no show WrestleMania.
Conspiracies.
That is hilarious, man.
how do you guys feel about the whole Andrade situation and just even the lead up towards him leaving?
Really and truthfully, I'm happy that he's left, to be honest with you. And that's me saying that, a guy who loves WWE, just for the mere fact that they're just not pushing him enough. I feel like he could have had a world title shot. I really do feel like that.
Is there
really
a bot?
do.
Though? I know there's a bot. Is there a bot? Drop it. It's loaded.
Yeah. The thing is with Sam, he can't just go straight shooting unless it's about Undertaker.
Yeah.
If it's about anyone else,
he has to go
he'll say that he'll do the positive. Then there's the derivative of it.
But
But the guy can't talk for shit.
No.
Which is another problem. Now, the reason why I say Eddie was just on a different level.
This is my fucking problem.
Eddie can talk.
It's all talking about the group chat.
This is my problem.
Eddie's got character. It's the full package. Even Mysterio. The reason why Mysterio's not on the levels of Eddie is because you cannot talk like Eddie. I'm sorry.
Okay, this is the problem. This is what I personally think.
Drop it.
This is what I personally think. This is what I personally think.
What's this? What, am I getting attacked now?
No. I just think WWE and wrestling fans in general, you're gonna make the feedback go mad. You're gonna have make me edit a fucking song, fam. Nostalgia is killing our people.
It is.
Nostalgia is killing our people.
Okay.
Fam, the problem with WWE is the fact that they're trying to chase this ghost of Eddie Guerrero. Not in the sense of him being dead, but in the sense of what Eddie Guerrero has achieved. It's like every single Mexican star that's now come into WWE, they have to now reach this pinnacle, and that's not necessarily the case.
Not necessarily
that shouldn't be the case. We can't look at wrestlers and say, they can't speak. No, they can't speak in front of a WWE audience because this is what we're conditioned. We have Pentagon, we have Phoenix, we have people like this that don't.
That place, bro.
Why
don't
do
stay WWE if you can't produce what WWE is giving you?
But WWE are bringing these people in. But WWE are bringing these people in.
Yeah, but you can always say no.
But WWE bring these people in.
Yeah, but you can always say no. I wouldn't.
If you're speaking Yoruba and WWE decide to bring you in, you're coming on stage. You stop capping.
You're sounding very trumpish right now.
You're sounding trumpish, fam. You're sounding very, very trumpish, fam.
It's not a trumpish thing because I'm picking up Eddie Guerrero. Do you know what I mean?
No, we shouldn't look at Mexican stars and now automatically think, you know what, they have to reach Eddie Guerrero's level. It's ridiculous. Because no white wrestlers, we're not looking at Seth Rollins and thinking, he has to reach Stone Cold or Hulk Hogan. He's just going to be Seth Rollins. We're looking at people like Andrade, we're looking at Angel Garza, we're looking at Humberto Carrillo and thinking, you know what?
Garza can talk.
No, but that's.
He's not giving. You're missing the point, bro.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You're missing the point. He can talk, but is he on TV?
No, unfortunately. So
WWE are trying to fill a void. That's the issue. They shouldn't be trying to fill a void.
But I don't think they're really. Okay, fair enough.
They're trying to fill a void. Let's be real.
Stars,
they need to just look at these wrestlers as isolated projects, not like you know what, Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio are able to do this. Because we've lost this asset, we have to now replicate these wrestlers to doing that.
It's like football. When people see, like, for example, Sami Nasri, they'll tell Sami Nasri, he's meant to be the next Zidane. He's meant to be this. But
did WWE tell Andrade to do the Three Amigos?
It's not. You're not getting it.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just asking.
I said Seth does the Three Amigos.
I'm not saying stuff. I'm sorry. I just have to say it. But it's not like I get your point, innit?
I'm not talking in terms of moveset or acting like Eddie Guerrero.
They're talking about legacy.
They're just looking at these wrestlers and thinking, you know what? If we want a mega Latin star, we have to now try and replicate what Eddie Guerrero was doing. That's what I'm trying to say. Not in terms of moveset. We're not saying that they have to do Three Amigos or now come and steal someone's girl or do a frog splash. It's more in the terms of, for them, it's like we have to have one Latino star at a time. And if they're not doing what Eddie Guerrero was able to do, we're just going to kick them to the curb. If they can't speak English very well, but they can wrestle, you're just going to be good for main event or flipping 205 Live. You're not going to be seen as just an isolated star. For me, Andrade didn't have to... he's learning English. He could speak English pretty well. Not the best, but he's not American, so he's not going to. But for what he could do, and we saw what he was doing in NXT with Zelina, he could have easily been a main event star. He didn't have to be speaking Trump's English or flipping Barack Obama's English, but he had enough talent to be able to oversight that. Look at Asuka. Asuka's rarely speaking English on TV.
But she's been a champion for how long? Some of her promos in Japanese has been one of the most charismatic promos in WWE in the last year.
Yeah, but that's because Asuka's character is pulling her through.
And Andrade's isn't. And his matches aren't pulling them through.
His matches are amazing. His matches are fucking amazing. I'm not discrediting him as a wrestler. Like, it's actually
I'm not saying you're not. But
what is the actual character of Andrade?
He's just this cocky Mexican that knows how good he is. That's the character.
Yeah, but it's not really like.
Okay, what's Asuka's character then? She's just a giddy Japanese woman.
No, she's not. She's the Empress of Tomorrow. Piss her off, and you.
No, but okay, have you really? That's the same with Andrade then. That's the same with Andrade then.
What do you mean that's the same with Andrade?
That's the same with Andrade. When you piss him off, he just gives you that elbow and it's lights out.
But he gives an elbow every match, so he's pissed off every match.
And you that's the same with Asuka. What are you talking
No, but Asuka's not pissed off every match though. Asuka's actually not pissed. Recently, Asuka's been moving wicked. I don't think you've been watching.
I don't watch
exactly.
Raw.
The way she handles Shayna Baszler, that was a bit mad. Freaking ripping the turnbuckle to his metal and doing that, bruv. Like, that's nuts. You get me? That's the Empress of Tomorrow. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Andrade. Yes, I'm okay. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, he's on job, innit? Like, that elbow thing's nuts. Like, it comes out of nowhere. Yeah, it's nuts. But it's not.
But then look at the difference. Look at the way they've pushed Andrade. Look at the way they've pushed Asuka. It's two different things. Yeah. If Andrade was given the floor,
can't be a world champion.
If Andrade, no, I know. But I'm saying if Andrade was given the floor, like Asuka's been given the floor to just run havoc, I'm sure we'd see a difference.
Yeah, Andrade would be very dangerous.
Roy, we've been speaking.
That's
Go
cool.
ahead. You know you can interject.
Yeah, I'm a guest here. I'm just I'll let you guys.
It's because Versus not here. That's why.
Yeah, it is what it is, isn't it?
I like it though.
Yeah, I get what you guys are saying in terms of trying to fill a void for Eddie. But no one's gonna fill Eddie's void anyway. People should be able to be the first them rather than the next someone else. So, but in terms of Andrade, he's wicked, and Andrade is so good. Like, he's next level. Like, the stuff he's doing at NXT, like, was incredible. Like, it's a shame that he couldn't get things to work for him, you know. But he'll end up somewhere. Like, very quickly, you'll probably see him somewhere doing big things. So, there's no real like loss for anyone really, because we'll see him on TV, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Primo always rises to the top, so he'll be doing big things soon.
Yeah,
so
Andrade, 100%.
Where would you guys like to see him, or where do you guys predict he'd be?
I'm sorry, he should go AW first, please. Don't go AW. Do a whole tour, like
Yes,
go.
Yes,
New Japan if possible. Go to Ring of Honor. MLW.
Please
MLW will be sick.
Not MLW.
No, I mean, when the crowd's coming, I'll have to see my MLW. Not saying
Maybe for one match, like an open challenge.
like an open challenge match. One of them things there.
see him explore. Let him be in New Japan
explore,
for a
go
bit
around,
still,
man.
'cause he's physical.
Because I feel like, bro, everyone says, "Oh, go AW." But bro, look what they've like. I feel like WWE stars that go to AW, not like
Miro's a prime example.
it's not. It doesn't really hit the same, bro. Do you get what I mean? Obviously, there was Chris Jericho's gone. But with Chris Jericho went around and he done his bits, then came to AW.
Chris Jericho's a legend.
He didn't go around. He only just went to New Japan.
Okay, he went New Japan. And came
Chris
back.
Jericho's
You know what I mean? He reinvented himself before coming.
That's what I'm saying. Chris Jericho's a legend in that sense. Like, he's done it all. So in that sense, he can go whatever the fuck he wants. Do you know what I mean? He can go to I don't even know, bruv, like the deadest wrestling company and still be credible. Like, it's Chris Jericho. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's that guy.
Do you get what I mean, though?
I
I
get
don't
exactly what
think
you
he should
mean.
go straight to AW, man.
I mean, personally, I would want him to go to like Ring of Honor or New Japan.
Like, I feel like Rusev shouldn't have gone to AEW now when I really think about it now. I feel like if he really travelled around, really harnessed his craft, really worked in his promos, and then come back, he would have been credible, like maybe like a Drew McIntyre. But, you know, shit happens.
Man got bills to pay, you know.
Yeah, he's a millionaire. Yeah, he's had that millionaire lifestyle.
Yeah.
But Lana can, you know what I mean? I don't know. Lana's got that money as well. Don't ever sleep.
No, but if he's got bills to pay, doesn't that allow you to go around even more?
No, he's going to the highest bidder, AEW.
Yeah, but AEW have got him on a contract.
Yeah, if they've got you on a set
He can
contract, you're
probably
going to go
make
to
more
where
money
the
in
contract's going.
independence
And
if he gets booked to more shows, it depends how much he makes. It's all business. It's all how much your booking fee is, etc.
Yeah. I don't think she should go to AEW. Yeah. But obviously the rest in Twitter will say, "Oh, go AEW." But
It's
yeah,
too much.
me,
I've had enough of new people coming to AEW every time. Oh, it's him.
Oh, wait, you watch
You didn't watch it, you
AEW?
didn't
No,
watch
no,
it.
no. Because every time I hear something new, a new legend's coming, a new this and that, a new that. Sting! Kiss. All right, Christian Cage. Like, fair enough, but it's like, enough is enough. I'm fed
No,
up
but
of hearing it.
okay, Griff Sting and Christian Cage, they ghosted from WWE. If it's,
I know.
you know what I mean? Like,
No, we're not on Christian Cage.
Huh?
Christian was in the Royal Rumble.
no, but he was.
That was a
legend.
one-time
That's a
appearance,
one-time
man.
And he was with the
Man's moving like
Legends.
man-
He was with the
man's
Randy
moving like he was the Money in the Bank
he was
last
in the Randy Orton. He was in the Randy Orton feud with Edge.
Yeah, he was on Legends contract at the time.
Yeah.
I think his thing expired, didn't it? So I don't know. What about you, Ray? Any preference?
Wherever he's happy, you know, is a thing where he can wrestle how he's comfortable and happy to, you know, free all the freedom things. Whether he, you know, if that means for him going back to New Japan, I want to see La Sombra. I missed it the first time round. So
Yeah.
but I don't know if he'll end up in AEW. He might. I think the thing with that is people who go there from WWE have to consider like it's the minimal upheaval, I think, for their life. Just think, I can't remember where Thunderdome is. It's
I think in Florida.
in Florida.
Yeah.
AEW is in Florida. If you got like Miro, for example, his wife's working in Florida. He's working in Florida. It's
Oh, you got to think about that.
yeah, it's not going to change like a lot about his life, is it? Like that kind of thing. Especially in like these kind of times where you can't travel as freely as you'd like to. And you know, Andrade is in a relationship with Charlotte.
Yeah.
Charlotte's in Florida. If he wants to end up in Florida for a bit, can't begrudge him for that because you got to consider these kind of things these days. But
family and stuff,
but wherever he's happy and he can do his best work. Yeah, like I said, I'd love to see La Sombra back, but because I missed that round when he was at New Japan. So
Who's the first person you like to see him face?
I'll go with a list. But you know, my list is all AEW guys. That's what I hate. I know it's AEW, but imagine him.
It'll be AEW guys as well for me as well.
Who's your AEW guy?
I've got a list, bro.
Who's your first?
Who's your first?
Ray
Who's done
Phoenix.
that?
Ray Phoenix.
I was gonna say that.
Ray Phoenix.
him and Ray Phoenix would be
Pentagon.
nuts.
Give me Pentagon. Give me
Even Pac.
Pac. Yeah, Pac.
Yeah, I'm
Has he
thinking
has he
like
not
that.
clashed a Pac yet?
No.
Well, he
That would
left
be
and Pac.
insane, cuz. That'll be insane.
Pac. Who else is there?
Even Omega, bro.
Omega, fam. There's bare people, fam. I was gonna say MJF, but obviously MJF.
Even in fucking TNA, Moose as well. Rich Swan.
Yeah, Moose. Yeah,
Must
Rich
be
Swann, yeah.
mad.
That'll be sick.
Yeah. Has he fought TJ? What's he?
Perkins.
Yeah, Perkins.
No.
Yeah. He's sick,
TJP.
he's sick.
TJP is good. A lot of people don't like him.
Maybe. I
I
think
don't know
maybe
why.
WWE.
Why is that?
I think
Apparently,
they
just
might have-
I don't know. Apparently, just
I think
a lot
they
of
might
people
have-
don't like his attitude.
I think they might have fought him in WWE. I'm not
Andrade and TJP.
Maybe.
I doubt
Was
it.
TJP there when we went to go watch it live?
Nah, he had left by that point.
Well, where is TJP nowadays?
He's at he's
Impact
he's
in
champion.
MLW.
isn't he?
Okay.
He's champion.
He's
He's
X
champion.
Division champion.
X-Division champion. Yeah.
Okay, sick.
I'd like to see Andrade versus Jacob Fatu. I think that'd be a sick match.
Jacob Fatu. Anytime I see Jacob Fatu, I have to watch it. That guy is something else.
He's
Bro.
active. He's real active.
I'm part of the fan club, fam.
Yeah,
Honestly.
He's active.
What about you? Any first matches you'd like to see?
Andrade versus Roy Johnson.
Yeah.
Think about my money first. I'll be honest here. I don't watch much wrestling outside of WWE and NXT and AEW, so I can't really call anything that I'd want to see him doing. Like I watch a bit of Ring of Honor actually as well. Bandido. Now that I've thought about it actually.
Bandido's fucking hard, fam.
Yeah.
Bandido's fucking hard. The mask and it's got like a bandana, fam.
Yeah.
He's fucking hard. Like if you like Ray Phoenix and all them, man.
Yeah, Bandido's.
Bandido,
Bandido.
Bandido, Flamita, Ray Horus, all of them.
MLW.
Bandido, yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one.
Ray Horus, Flamita, all of them, man.
Man, that's
Um,
yeah.
But like there's guys in New Japan who I probably want to see him like work, like Ibushi, Okada, Shingo, yeah. So there's it'd be good if he goes on a tour and just does his thing and then decides where he wants to settle at the end of it. Like that'd be for the best, I think. But be good to see him wherever he ends up. Like, you're gonna get sick matches anyway. So
What do you think he comes out tonight, AEW? I'm gonna. Oh my God, who is that? I think that's Andrade. No, JR, it's not. No, JR, we're just swinging. It's Andrade. No, it's not.
I don't think we're allowed to say that.
I don't think we're allowed to say that. That's El Sombra. El Sombra. Fam, that is funny, fam.
I feel like it'll be too soon. I don't want to see because even with the revival, I didn't want to see them in AEW.
I know you were pissed.
I was pissed off when they showed up in this. I wanted them to tour around, but obviously because of the whole pandemic.
that's the thing. Like the times we're in, people can't.
Yeah.
they can't tour around. You can't.
You was like, you wanted to come Progress, and
I want them to go Progress. I want them to go
all of that,
to fam. There's bare places like just to be able to just go around and even like what Kenny Omega's doing, like just collect titles everywhere. Then a year down the line, show up in AEW, like we've won all the tag team titles around the world. We're now finally here, and then it will build the whole Young Bucks and Revival feud even longer. So.
Yeah, sadly, because of like what's going on in the world and stuff, people they just got to think about. Okay, I got to put food on the table.
Yeah, exactly.
So, the whole touring thing is tough.
Yeah. Speaking of UK wrestling, you are the host of Progress on the WWE Network. Talk to us about it, bro. How's it been, and how did you even get the gig?
So I'll talk about how I got the gig. So obviously, we had a pause for wrestling, as we know, because of COVID and all that sort of stuff. And then during COVID, Speaking Out happened, and British wrestling just had a big reset. So, and with the reset, I was talking to Progress quite a little bit about just about their plans when they come back and all that sort of thing. And then they gave me a bunch of dates for this year and some from last year, but obviously COVID couldn't allow it to happen. So I chat with Progress Management. I've got quite a good relationship with new management, and like we talk quite a bit. So we're just running through a few ideas and stuff. And he's like, I don't really have like much planned for you immediately, but we got stuff in the pipeline for you, whatever. I was like, okay, cool. Well, I've got the dates. If you want to talk about things you want to do, that's fine. Just whenever you got my number, like just call me, whatever. And then they called me saying, "Oh, we've got something we want to run by you. Not sure if you'd be interested or not, but how do you feel about doing the host role that Jim used to do?" And I thought to myself, thinking, you know what? Like, I'm not in a position where I want to like wind down wrestling. Like that's never been my intention to, or what have you. So let me think about this, because I've got a few not concerns, but like queries, things that I want to think over, before I jump into making a sort of decision. And I thought about it for about a day, and like the positives way outweighed the negatives. Like the only negative I had was the perception that I've stopped wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah. That was literally it. But I realised I'm in complete control of that.
Yeah.
Until I say the words, I quit, I retire. That's then I'm not slowing down nothing at all. So essentially it was that, like, Progress wanted someone who their crowd is familiar with, who can do the role, and there isn't anyone, there isn't anyone in a non-wrestling capacity who their like fan base are familiar with. I don't know if the fact that they're returning on the WWE Network had a little bit to do with that as well, because I've done a little bit with NXT UK and the UK tournament and stuff. But essentially, they just wanted someone who was comfortable talking, who the fans recognise and that sort of thing, to take up that role. Now, as I said, it doesn't mean I'm stopping wrestling. It definitely doesn't mean I'm stopping wrestling at Progress either. But it was an opportunity they presented to me that I thought was an interesting one. It's something I've never done before. It's very difficult. Hosting a wrestling show in front of no people. It's real hard. But it's what it's something I can do. I can get myself seen. Get myself seen on the WWE Network. I'm never going to get this much screen time on the WWE Network ever again in my life. Doesn't matter what I do after this.
You never know. You never know.
Well, I could host WrestleMania one day. I still won't get as much time screen time as I'm getting currently. So, so there's always that. So there's just so many positives for me doing it, and obviously I'm gonna be back in the ring at some point. And when that happens, people will probably sick on my face. But yeah, it's like a big opportunity. Like I like talking. I like being in front of a camera. Wrestlers love being in front of a camera. So, but I think it potentially opens up things for me to do outside of wrestling as well.
Yeah.
So, you never know what might happen to me in the future. I might decide I want to go into like TV stuff. Like I'll have a show reel of me presenting a wrestling show on the WWE network. Now, so it's personally as it's a real good thing for me. Real good thing. So.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Maybe potentially host something in Ibiza or something.
That's what everyone keeps saying.
You fully should. That'd be sick.
What has the filming been like? Has it been like block filming? Or
Yeah, so block taping. So the first set of tapings we were meant to do, or we meant to start doing tapings in front of fans. So end of December, but obviously it wasn't possible because of lockdown and what have you. So we did a first block of tapings in I think the third week of January in a theatre studio in Peckham.
Okay,
That's it.
So we did like we've been doing them in like blocks of 4. So so far we've done 2 sets of tapings. So we've recorded 4. 3 have gone out already onto the network. There's 1 that's going to go out this weekend. Or if this goes out this week, I know you guys are wicked with your content.
Yeah,
so this is I know this
Friday.
I know this is going to be out anyway, so I could talk about it because I know the progress show will be out after this comes out. So so Saturday the 27th, that's where we are. So that's when the next one comes out. But then we got another 4 that are already like, taped, and they'll come out every other week. And then then we got more to shoot, and then hopefully we'll be at a stage where we can do shows in front of the fans. So
That's it.
That'll be sick, hopefully, because
I can't wait. I need to go to another show.
I can't wait till
I
shows
bought
are
my
out.
ticket for we bought a ticket for Rev Pro.
Rev Pro.
oh yeah.
It, on July 4th.
Yeah.
So when the Progress one opens up, I'm copping tickets, bro.
We went to a progress show a few years
That
ago.
was sick.
That
Who
was
was that guy that came out of a coat and a hat? I'm sure that was Eddie Kingston that came out, fam. Or someone came out because I feel like I recognize that guy, bro.
a coat and a
He
hat.
came out after Jimmy Havoc. So Jimmy Havoc's hit the guy with the chair, and the guy with a coat, with like a hat and a coat. Watch the thing back. You see.
I'll watch it, but I don't know if it was Eddie Kingston. I know Eddie Kingston. He's wrestled in like Progress. a few
Eddie
times.
Kingston was in progress for
Yeah.
a bit
It might have
before
been
he
him.
got signed. Yeah.
Because the guy came with an American accent and he was talking crud, and after everyone booed him out and he left.
Eddie Kingston.
It was most probably
Yeah, I
Eddie
think it's
Kingston.
probably-
I didn't even know it was
I need
him.
to watch it back.
I didn't
Yeah.
watch it back. Yeah. I didn't even know it was him.
He's talking crud. Is
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely-
Everyone's booing him in it, and after
yeah, it was probably Eddie Kingston then. Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it probably sounds like Eddie because I think I might have seen the program you're talking about, and
He's come through the crowd and he's chatting shit, and after he just walks out. After Jimmy Havoc comes in, I think the next match Jimmy Havoc comes in with still chairs. Oh, the match before.
Yeah, oh, you got what I was thinking of. What have been like one of your favorite? What's been like your favorite match that's happened so far during that you've seen during the tape, or one that's been out?
I can't say what my actual favorite is because it hasn't happened
Oh,
yet.
he's gonna say
Okay,
He's trying to get you fired.
Yeah,
He's trying to get you fired.
You're trying to
Progress.
catch me out.
WWE, I'm so sorry.
I almost-
the ones that are out. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
almost
ones that
came
are
out. Almost came out.
You're lucky, you know.
Yeah, I know.
You would have edited that out.
Roy, can we have a chat?
yeah. But yeah, my favorite match is to come. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd probably say the women's Thunder Bastard match from the second taping, Bring the Thunder. Yeah. So, for people who aren't familiar with the match concept, it's like a gauntlet match. Someone comes out every, I think, 2 minutes, and then it's kind of like elimination rules. So, the last person standing is the winner, basically. But it was the first time they've done one in the women's division at Progress, and the winner was then crowned #1 contender for the championship. So, but yeah, that match was really cool. I really enjoyed that one. That's the one I can talk about.
Yeah.
There's a bit on there, but there's more. There's loads more to come.
Yeah.
Loads more to come. So,
Imagine.
yeah, there's one match on the last set of tapings that we just did that was just like blew my mind. It's kind of like almost quite emotional to be able to. It was emotional to be able to call the winner of that match.
Yeah.
Basically, because that's part of the role I'm doing. It's
Yeah.
introducing people and calling the winner and stuff. So and all that stuff. So you will see it soon, and you'll know what I'm talking about when you see it.
Okay. I feel like I have an idea of what you might be talking about, but
No, you don't.
I don't.
Nice try. Nice try.
Well, that's hilarious, fam. But yeah, man, that's sick. That's sick, man. That's probably sick. We saw the announcement through. Obviously, we gave you the shout out as well and things. So
Appreciate that.
was
Appreciate
sick,
that.
man. That was sick.
That's dope. Can't wait to see you in the ring as well. You've got a nice new snazzy gear as well.
Yeah, I've got new gear. Look, I'm looking forward to getting back in the ring. More important, I'm looking forward to getting back in the ring in front of crowds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait. Just can't wait.
Can you name a move after our podcast?
I can do.
Can you call it the Walload?
The what?
The Walload.
The one load.
The Walload. The Walload.
Oh, the one load.
Yeah. Just call it the Walload. That move should be mad, you know. I want to see man's neck.
It might have to be like. It's like you have your normal pounce, but when you run the rope like 3 times, then like, one load! Oh my god, it's just been one load!
Just shout it before I hit him.
Yeah, one load! Wow! Wow, that is
Might as well
joking.
fucking, what's that game with Sean Paul in it?
Yeah,
it's like,
Def Jam.
Rascal!
Let's jump back for New York.
Oh yeah, Def Jam, wasn't it? Yeah.
I remember that, man.
They need to bring that back out.
Oh,
That game was so sick.
The Icon one was dead though.
Oh, really?
I still got it in my house now. Yeah, you got Kano on there. You got Ludacris and stuff, but the way you
Kano?
Kano,
Yeah,
Kano was signed to Def Jam at the time, innit?
Yeah, UK.
So like it's bare weird. So you'll be fighting someone, but someone from the crowd can hit you with a bottle, innit? And it'll just daze you for the whole thing. And all Sean Paul or like Fat Joe has to do is just punch you in the face and you're knocked out.
It's one of the ones where you have to, it's like about the record label or something like
Yeah,
that.
record
You
label,
have to-
you have to beat people in different areas. Like,
And like as you're beating them, you can hear your music and
yeah, music
That's
playing
weird.
for that thing, innit? It's like finding different territories and stuff and just.
Like, it's not even wrestling at this point anymore.
It's not wrestling,
like,
it's just street
yeah,
fighting. It's just, it's dead, man.
But
And it's hard to fight as well in that game as well. Like you can't even block. What? You can't block. You have to basically like dodge. So someone throws a punch, you have to move to the left. But if you move to the left late, he's gonna punch you in the left. So it's hard, bro. Like the game was shit, man. I think that was the last fighting game that EA dropped.
Nah, they got UFC and all that.
Fight Night.
Oh shit! No, I mean fight. Actually, they didn't.
yeah, they got that
Fight Night,
UFC.
yeah, UFC. Oh yeah, I forgot about UFC.
Fight Night as well.
Fight Night as well, yeah.
Was gone after the Xbox.
Fight Night was gone. Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh, yeah.
Xbox PS3 era.
Cool.
SmackDown, Raw.
Smack you down.
Smack
you down.
I don't want SmackDown.
Yeah, smack the SmackDown. Then what are we saying? What are you saying for
I
SmackDown?
thought that was a pause moment, but it's
Oh come on, man.
It was close. I was thinking, is that?
I'm doing
getting
so
close.
well, like man. Don't
getting
come on,
close.
man.
Nah, you got to drop one. Like,
I don't know he's gonna come. Come on, man. Fuck you guys, fam. Oh man,
there it is.
man, don't wait for me like this.
SmackDown.
Yeah, I can tell you what happened on the main event.
What? You been watching main event? Oh, I thought you been watching main event.
Grand Metalik versus Ricochet.
Oh, fam, I thought.
Does that even exist anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they shot on like Hulu or something.
Alistair Black going? No, that was an old tape.
Nah, they can't.
He's been on main event. He's been on main
He
event.
fought the guy from AEW, the guy from NXT, the black guy, the young guy.
Oh, Leon Ruff.
Liam Ruff. He fought Liam Ruff on main event.
So what? Till this day, they're putting him on main event, not even.
Nah, Alistair Black
he's
hasn't
been on-
wrestled
he's
in
been on-
time.
But it was an old taping that I saw, innit? They're doing thingy main event at the CWC. What do you call it?
Oh, CWZ.
Yeah,
Yeah. What happened on SmackDown?
it's just took through the card, innit?
Edge turn heel.
Nah, people say Edge and Hill, but bro,
why
I
would
don't
you
think
say
it's a
Edge
heel
turn
turn.
heel? For
I don't think it's a
what?
heel turn.
I'll say it's kind of neutral, but he's showing heel tendencies.
But what does that make Roman?
What does
then?
that make Roman?
But I think Roman is a full-fledged heel.
He's a
But
full-fledged heel.
so wait,
Roman's
you're
a
having
prick.
2 heels versus.
You got Daniel Bryan, who's obviously going to be the underdog. Then you got,
So what, they're making it a triple threat, you're trying to say?
yeah, basically.
No, but I don't get the heel. I don't get this heel sort of thing though, because
Edge is vigilante, basically.
Edge is like a neutral, isn't it? Like a neutral, yeah. Like he's just basically like
That's what's right.
being a bad guy. No,
I just see it as fire.
We'll do whatever
Yeah,
it takes.
yeah.
Edge will just do whatever it takes. It's just as simple as that. That's a vigilante. It's like the Batman. You know, when Darkseid spoke to him and said, do you know what I mean? You're human, but you're different to all of them. You know what I mean? You'll do whatever it takes. It's exactly just like that. Sorry. Just like
Talking about the Snyder cut, innit?
Yeah,
I ain't even seen it yet. I need to
Justice
watch
League
it.
just had to refer to that.
I need to watch it. I ain't even seen it yet.
watch it.
Yeah, but
4 hours though. But yeah, Edge, yeah.
that's what Edge will do. Edge will do whatever it takes. Like, he's a vigilante
Yeah.
in that sense.
So we're getting. So you're saying at WrestleMania we're getting Edge, Bryan, and
Potentially.
Roman Reigns.
Potentially. Because remember, it's not even official because Vince keeps on changing it. So yeah, it's most likely we'll get that. And now that we have a triple threat, if we do, Roman might lose the title. You know what I'm saying? But we just don't know.
I still think
whether
Roman's
it's Edge or
going to have the
Bryan.
title, mate.
I'm sorry, but talking about losing titles, yeah, I'm so scared. I feel like Robbie Lashley's gonna lose the title. You know, I feel like he's gonna lose the title.
I don't know who said it, but I saw it on Twitter one day. They said if Lashley loses the title, that kills all of the momentum that they've given him since he won it.
I think he will, you know.
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
I like McIntyre as well. That's why it's just like, wow.
Yeah, he's gonna need to talk because they want to. I think what WWE trying to
They're
trying to make him win in front of the audience, isn't it? And the way bro, he didn't even defend his title at Fastlane. I didn't watch Fastlane, by the way. I saw the last.
Oh yeah, I thought you forgot Fastlane was one. I completely forgot.
I saw the feed coming out.
The
feed coming out like the mummy fam. The feed looking like a mummy fam. What the hell?
I didn't even finish Fastlane.
Yeah, like I don't know how you man stayed up and watched that. I was like, yo,
watch Fastlane.
peace.
And I stayed up for like an hour because it started early, innit? It started at 11 o'clock.
Oh, you know
innit?
what? I watched about 10.
Oh, sir.
Yeah, because I had to shoot the day
Oh,
before
yeah,
and I was so
yeah.
knackered.
No, yeah, it started early, so that's why I stayed up to watch it. But after like the first hour, I went to bed. I was like, this ain't it.
No, fair do.
This ain't it. Like, I went to bed during the Drew and Sheamus match, but I heard that match was sick.
Oh, yeah?
I heard that match was
That
sick.
match is always going to be sick, though.
No, yeah, I expected it, but it was one of
Is
those
that the
matches
final time they're going to be back? No more beef after that? Because, bro, I can't see that again, bro. I've seen that like 4 weeks in a row at Raw, and I'm going to see that Fastlane. Now they're going to give me that at what? Another 4 weeks at Raw. After them, we're going to get WrestleMania. Fam.
No, if you saw Raw this week, I think they might tag together. It looks like.
Against who?
My God, what did happen now? Who was beating up? Someone was beating up Sheamus and then McIntyre come in.
Oh yeah, the Hurt Business.
There we
They put
go.
money on McIntyre's head.
Yeah.
What's that?
They put money. Remember when Triple H put
Yeah,
money on
in
Goldberg's
Goldberg's
head?
head, yeah.
They put peas on
Why
his head,
have
that's
they
it.
done that? It's just for...
Just take
Just to
McIntyre out.
take him out before WrestleMania, innit?
Also, they put money on McIntyre's head. I don't know how Sheamus. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
But
Yeah.
anyway, I've got to refer back to SmackDown. Sorry, bro. I'm going straight to Raw. But SmackDown, we had Nia Jax versus Sasha Banks. That was a good match.
Nia Jax and Reginald are becoming...
Yeah.
I like that, it's cute.
And Nia Jax won. And you see Nia Jax splashing peas, sugar mama. Splashing peas on Reginald. Like the other week. Alright, sugar mama Nia, take me out. Fan is peas. I'm telling you. It's all mad. Nah, she's doing her thing. I like it. And then obviously Shayna being the grumpy woman. And
She was in the back in it. She was like, yeah. I saw that was jokes.
that was funny. What else has been going on? We had this Bianca Belair stuff as well going on with. I think did she fight? Who did she fight this week? She fought Shayna. Yes, she did fight Shayna this week. Bianca won.
Bianca beat Shayna Baszler. What?
She did.
Bianca Belair beat Shayna Baszler?
No, facts and energies. Hold
Yeah, please, because that's not. It's not matching up. The matching's not matching up. I don't think. No, Shayna Baszler and flipping Sasha Banks had a tag team match, no? And after, was that last week's Raw?
That's last week's SmackDown. I'm
shit.
talking about. That's what I'm saying. Facts. Man's making me think different. No.
No, but wait, did Shayna Baszler and Figure have a
No,
beef?
but no, they did have a fight. They did have a fight this week on SmackDown.
Couldn't have been that great. You
Facts
don't
and
remember
energies.
it.
Facts and energies.
I didn't watch
Facts
it,
and
but I just saw- I
energies.
watched- I
Refresh
saw
my
the
memory.
highlights, innit?
Yes, I'm not capping.
She beat her, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not capping.
It makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, she
Obviously, this Apollo Crews and Big E situation.
did. Yeah, what's your
Get
thing? I see you put that tweet out saying how like you're feeling the Apollo Crews.
The thing is, like I said, as a Nigerian, I'm feeling the character. I'm just not feeling the accent.
accent needs to go.
Like I feel like the gimmick change. He looks much better.
He's
always been a good
in,
wrestler.
like, raw talking everything.
Yeah,
It's
like
not- yeah.
I like the fact that people are invested in it. It's just that the accent just throws me off because not that I'm offended. It's just shit. The accent is trash. I don't know any Nigerian that sounds like it. It sounds more like Coming to America.
I am here to come, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
I'm going to give you the hand. It's like, fam.
Okay, John.
This is
You
what
know what I
non-Africans think African people sound like. This is not. So,
It's not like Black
Black Panther is literally Black Panther.
Do you know what it is? When, I feel like when he first started, he had just had like when he was just doing it like that,
Yeah.
with no accent, it was so sick. I was like, yo, this is one guy that's finally understood where he's from, and he's trying to like apply that to his role, innit? But when he started saying, my grandfather used to speak like this, I thought it was a one-off thing. I thought he was gonna revert. I thought he was gonna go back to his normal thing, but man's kept it going, fam.
Man didn't even refer to any tribal language. I didn't hear no Yoruba, no Igbo, no.
No, he spoke about where his family's from.
Yeah, but you know, like if you've got like when like Amado Estrada will say something, you hear a bit of Spanish, or if Umaga saying something, like you'll hear them talk.
Bleeping that. I don't know if that's offensive.
No, but
That's not bad though. That's not bad.
That's offensive.
That's not offensive.
No, but that's what he said though.
But that's what he says.
I'm from the island of Samoa. But
Oh, did he say I'm from the Isle of Samoa?
Yeah.
I thought you were just saying gibberish. No worries.
No,
I'm
no,
not
no,
doing
no,
that.
no,
Go on.
Come on, G. Come on.
Was that
I'm so used to Sam saying something. I'm so used to Sam saying something.
I think when Umaga did it, he said something in Samoa. It was like,
Yeah,
he says, I am
that's
Samoan
how
or
he-
something.
No, okay,
I'm
no.
talking about in terms of-
You never know with Sam. You never know.
I don't know Samoan language. Just as I
No, no, okay, no.
But I mean, in terms of like Apollo Crews, you're not.
No, 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 no,
I don't
yeah,
hear
no,
no
okay.
Yoruba or
Yeah,
no
no,
Igbo
yeah,
or no. I don't hear none of that.
Yeah.
I just hear you
Hey,
just
you
talking.
want to throw it in a few
Of
times.
course, you've got to throw that in. What are you talking? Like, so it's just Nigerian, okay? What does that mean? Okay, what?
Yeah, no, for real.
Throw something.
Like,
in
I do
there.
think it's funny, like, during his match with Big E, which was a sick match, even though the finish was shit.
So is that
I
the
do
match
like,
day?
at Fastlane, I do like when he's like, while he's fighting, he's shouting, because it reminds me of like, get up, like,
yeah.
like, it's, like,
So wait, he's shouting in the accent.
yeah, shouting in the accent, like, for me, that works. But when you're speaking calmly,
But if
the accent doesn't
imagine
be
if he
shit.
spoke in a Nigerian accent, being mad, you'll just sound so crud. Like Israel Adesanya when he beats someone, you hear the Yoruba. You think,
Yeah.
oh, he's on- This is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, you're on-
Man said,
you
my
should
foot
know.
here, my foot
Yeah,
here.
You're
no, fine.
Nigerian, you know how we talk, bro.
No,
You
fine.
crazy, like, come on, like, more passion. That's how I feel Apollo
no.
should come with, like, ruthlessness.
You know,
bro.
that's why-
Like, I get the character.
No, the
I get
character's
character's
sick.
Sorry, I can bet. You know,
The
the
character's
character's sick. Do you know what I'm coming from? Like, it's amazing, but like, I just feel like that your promo should have more like emphasis in it. You need to get more of your culture in there, man. It's not good enough with just that accent. It's not good enough for me. But it's sick. Regardless.
I agree. And that match, you won the Fastlane match, was it? Big E one.
Yeah, Big E one,
yeah,
it was a botched finish.
What was the finish?
They roll up, but then someone moved, but the referee still counted it as a free when it should have been. They should have reset the
Why
count.
was there a picture of Apollo Crews' feet, like foot on Big E's?
He fucked him up after.
Yeah.
Fucked him up. For me, as I was watching him beat him up after, I was thinking, nah, this is getting too real. Like the way he's slapping him up and kicking him in the head.
Proper, like,
Proper slapping him. Like sound in his face, fam. You see that when you come back from school?
no, but I like that though. I like that.
When you come back
I
from
like
school.
it, yeah,
No, it's like slaps.
Big E must have, when they went through the group position,
Big E must be like, yo, relax.
Yeah, you gotta tone it down a bit, man, cause some of them kicks, they felt a bit real, man. It felt a bit personal, man.
Yeah, nah, it was a good match. It's just the finish. Was a bit.
The tag team championship match in Smash. Well, not tag team championship match, but I think it was like a little backstage thing. Dominic Mysterio, Rey Mysterio. Oh, am I talking about Raw? That's not Raw.
SmackDown.
Definitely SmackDown. Okay. I actually don't know what's happening with that. Actually, with their division, but I think everyone's trying to compete for the tag team titles. Who are the championship right now? I think Rude and Ziggler have it right now. I think they were on commentary when they watched. I like this team of Otis and Gable for some weird reason. I don't know why. I just like it.
I'm sorry to say,
That tag division's just a bit.
sorry to say
It's a bit
that
stale.
side of SmackDown is very.
No, it's all over the place.
It's not fun. I don't have to put it. I'm trying to, because I'm a fan of like wrestling. There's like, but it's not fun for me. I don't know about that part still. That part gets watched on 6, bro. Double 6, bro.
And then obviously there was Corbin versus Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn keeps going about this conspiracy. But the only difference is I think Kevin Owens is kind of latching onto it now, thinking what's going on. Not thinking what's going on, but he's thinking, Sami Zayn, you're just talking nonsense. And then obviously, I don't know who got involved in. I don't think no one got involved in the match, but I think something happened. And
He kicked Kevin Owens, wasn't it?
yeah,
I saw that.
Accidentally. I think it was accidentally.
Oh yeah,
Accidentally,
he meant to kick you, meant to slap his fire in it. You remember it, didn't it?
Remember that I'm not meant to be
Yeah.
slapping.
And then obviously end of days, good night. But you know, Sami Zayn, innit?
So with this,
Is he actually releasing a documentary? That's what I was
apparently
gonna say.
people are tweeting him asking if it's actually going to come out. And
Yeah.
people are saying he's saying yes, isn't it? But it's just that's good though.
Yeah, very. Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, see this whole fire slapping thing, like not happening in WWE. Does that now allow WWE for things to be a bit more real? Are they trying to like match up with like, because in New Japan, they don't really fire slap as much. They actually hit you on the chest and stuff like that. So they want WWE want it to be like that, or
Possibly.
I just possibly just don't want. They just don't want it to look like as bait. Like I don't like. I feel like sometimes as wrestling fans, we're so conditioned to like hearing the fire slap now. But when I was watching old videos from like 2000, 2001,
there was not much fire slap.
there wasn't that much fire slap. And even when you saw certain moves like chops, and even William Regal's power of the punch, he
Yeah,
never
that
slapped
one-
his
that one
fire.
was fire.
We didn't really hear a sound effect, but we would watch it. We
You know
visually
what it is? I think
just
now,
believed it.
I think now they're working. I think the selling is becoming a lot better, so they sell it very well. So, because not every punch. Look, bro, I'm not gonna punch you in the face every time you're gonna hear a connection. No, but I'm gonna fall down. Do you see where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So the way they're selling it now is a lot better. That's what I'm saying. The in-ring performance in WWE is improving a lot. It's just characters I feel are still not developed in that sense, which is why a lot of the ratings on SmackDown and Raw have gone down. But that's it. But the in-ring stuff, top notch. I'm loving it. I'm fucking loving it, mate.
But yeah, I found, because even when I watch old school stuff, when I go back and watch like old school, like say 90s, like there wasn't that much fire slapping. The only person I actually saw do like a fire slap was Shawn Michaels with the switching music, but anyone else I didn't really see it. Like they'll hit you, but even with the hits, it will be like thump, like the what you call it, the ring. Can they still do that? They can still do that, right?
Yeah, of course.
I think so, yeah.
They'll be like that, so you feel that you probably heard that in it, but with the whole fire slapping thing, I only got introduced to that because of flipping. Oh no, to start going to like indie shows, and I started going to like start watching stuff like Lucha Underground,
PWG.
not even PWG, fam, like NXT. When I first watched NXT for the first time, I was like, yo, they do this too much, bro. They do this too much, bro. The forearm and even the like, come on, but I'm used to it now, innit? Like it's part of wrestling, innit? So
I think it's a good addition, innit? Like the whole fire slapping thing, or you know, just when they punch someone and they slap like their chest or something. Because like when I'm watching it, I never noticed it until recently that they're actually slapping their thigh. Because like when I was watching Lucha Underground, I was always thinking, why is it every move they do, you're hearing that slapping noise?
yeah.
And I'm like, is there someone in the back like pressing the button? But then I was told that they're just slapping their thighs. So I wanted to focus on that, and I clocked it. But I mean, it doesn't bother me. Innit? I think Vince just banned it simply because he saw someone do it and it looked so big.
bad, yeah.
He was angry and just like, fuck it, ban it.
The fire slaps that I like are the ones where I think I saw either a lot of the faster paced wrestlers do. I feel like everyone does it, but it's like someone will go for like a kick, but rather than them slapping themselves, the person receiving the kick will slap their
Slap
thigh.
themselves, yeah.
McIntyre.
Does he slaps his thigh, doesn't he?
Claymore when he doesn't.
But does
No,
the
I mean,
person
no,
who
but the person
receiving it, do they slap their thigh as well?
Oh no.
Yeah, so the person who's receiving the move slaps their thigh.
Okay, I
Yeah.
never clocked that.
Who does?
Like Ricochet does it, Will Ospreay does it. I've seen a lot of people do it. So that way, it's kind of like it kind of takes away from the person who's doing the move.
because they clock the exact time.
Yeah, the timing. Yeah.
Sometimes they don't know, so you hear like a double clap.
Oh yeah. No, I've seen like two people clap at the same time. It's just like it's a bit awkward because you've landed on the floor and you're still clapping.
Fam, the ring's giving you suture music. That was jokes, but yeah, like I said, it's part of wrestling, and I'm looking forward to see how WWE are going to play out their matches from now on, innit? So.
I'm not too fussed about the fire slapping. Like, yeah, I get why people don't like it and it can be annoying, but at the same time, it's like as long as the match in general is good, like I don't mind, fam.
Yeah. I'm looking for some hard.
Let's be real. The kids growing up watching wrestling now, the fire slap is normal to them.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be like,
But they won't clock
"Something's
that though.
missing."
I feel like because even back in the day when I see, do you know Rock when Rock did that? What's it called? The slap thing, yeah. I actually was hitting them until I watched it slowly. I was like, oh shit! I guys don't hear no one. So you got what I mean? So it's gonna be like a realization like that when they get older. Like,
Now people realize it's fake when they now get into beef and they now start replicating. Man looks up to his hand like this.
Big up Mars.
Looking for man to flip or something.
Hey, the guy's like, what are you doing, bro? My man gets uppercut, bro, quickly. That was jokes, man. So yeah, Roy, what do you think about the whole fire slap thing?
Like, I think I understand them banning it because like HD TV, like slow mo replays, all that sort of stuff. It's quite clear you can see it now. But I just think they should, in my opinion, limit it to one. So if your finish is a super kick, you can thigh slap a super kick because people are used to hearing that noise when they see one. If you're watching wrestling as a fan, or you're at a show and someone does a super kick and they don't slap, you won't get that reaction. Like, but yeah, save it to like the big impact, your finishing moves or whatever. Like, people probably are doing it a bit too much now. It probably is getting a bit much, and I can understand the kind of Vince's thinking in that because obviously you sat watching it, if something doesn't look good and someone makes a noise anyway. Like as a wrestler, I've been in matches with people and they've gone to give me a strike or something, some sort, and I've heard them gimmick it, thigh slap, whatever, and I've sold it like I've been shot or something. And then like that particular person will get feedback from another wrestler who's watching the show or the match saying, your punches aren't anywhere near connecting. But you're making noise like they are.
Yeah.
So like there's an art to it. Like if you're gonna like make thigh slap, gimmick your strikes or whatever, you gotta make sure that they're like snug and tight enough that they look like they're hurting someone. But like I don't really do it as much as I used to, because if I'm watching one of my matches back and I can see myself doing it, and I'm like, oh, if I can see that, other people can see that. So let me try and not do it or save it for like a big strike that I do, like a big signature strike. Maybe do like 1 or 2 a match and that's it. But like it did get to a point where people were just doing it for everything.
Yeah.
I've wrestled one guy once, and I gave him a backbreaker, and I watched the show back, and I'm thinking, wait, my backbreakers don't sound like that. Where's that noise coming from? and yeah, he slapped his thigh as I gave him the backbreaker, and I was like, oh come on,
That's too much, bro. Man, I do sacrifice to what's it? What's that thing again?
With the iPhone.
Out of nowhere.
Oh, that's nuts though. Backbreaker, man, stabbing his thighs. Fam, what? Backbreaker looks like, let's say like.
It's meant to just sound natural.
Yeah. It meant to like, do you got me like
Yeah, like just sell it with noise, innit?
Well, you know what? If you're doing that, just stay down. 1, 2, 3, done. But you've broken your back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, do you know nothing I was gonna ask you? See that flip? Because I know when you do your pounce, people do it as well. You see when wrestlers running after they close on someone or pounce on, and the wrestler flips like that. Is that them just doing a backflip or what is it? Like I've always trying to like.
Bit of both. I think if like without giving too much away,
just
ruining the magic. Yeah, but like if someone can naturally backflip, then all they have to do is start going in that direction, and the contact will make them flip.
Yeah. Okay. Sick.
So like if I'm wrestling someone, and like they say, whatever, I'm gonna do whatever move to them. Like when I do the pounce, like again, trying to. I'm sure all your fans are smart anyway, so I can talk about wrestling it is what it is. But like, if I'm doing a match with someone and I say to them, right, I'll do the pounce, and they're like, oh, okay, I can flip out of that, and I'm like, I'd rather you didn't. Like, I'd rather you just take it. Just kind of push yourself off me. Go flying. If you can go flying, I'll send you that way anyway. But like, just land flat on your back, because if you twist and spin, you might
Anything could happen.
Yeah, anything could happen. And I think it just looks better if someone just goes flying. But like, like people can. And to be fair, actually, I've been in a match with someone and someone's given me a lariat, and I've just gone that way because he's hit me that hard.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I'm not a flippy guy. I can't do a backflip. I've hit the ropes, and the guys levered me, and I've just gone whoop, and I'm like, oh, that's what it feels like. But yeah, so sometimes it's just literally the guy can just hit you that hard that you'll and like the way you're falling, you'll just end up flipping. Some guys will just flip. Like, I'm sure you've seen guys on like TV who do a lot of flips and
even recently, like
flip bumps and
Raw. McIntyre, when he done the Claymore, my God. Cedric sold that well, and the clothesline.
Yeah, Cedric's.
I don't know if you remember back in the day when Rikishi used to get clothesline.
I don't know how he done that. I don't know how he done that.
So yeah, there's a definite technique for that, and that particular bump, that's like known as the Rikishi bump. That's like everyone knows that as his bump.
As well. On the game, when you close on someone in the game, they do that Rikishi, they do that spin.
That's Rikishi's like trade. For wrestler to like, that's a Rikishi trademark, is him doing that side flip thing. Yeah.
That is nuts, bro. Even the Rock used to give him like the slap he used to do.
Yeah.
Oh, flip like a Beyblade.
But for someone his size to be able to do that is crazy. It is crazy.
Those Samoans are built differently.
Yeah, definitely.
I was going to ask another question. I don't know if it's a bit techie in it. Yeah.
Ask anywhere if I don't want to answer.
Is the PR right? The PR. Has there ever been a time where you've been in a match, and obviously you're following what you've, breaking the fourth wall of wrestling, following what you've done, like you've practiced in the back and stuff, and you've got in the ring and it's completely like fucked up. You've had a disagreement over it. Has there ever been a time when that's happened?
Okay. So
wait, is it techie first though?
It's not
techie. It's not techie.
If he needs us to be
Early on.
I don't say no names.
No, I'm not going to name names, but like early on in my wrestling career, like everything, I'd plan everything out to a T, everything. And it's just what people do when they start out, because I guess it's probably easier for two people to be on the same page from from the get go without having to talk and stuff. But like, I remember I was in one match, and the guy I was wrestling, he had forgotten what the next spot was, and we got to a situation where like I could call the spot, but I had one shot to call it. So basically, I called it. He didn't hear what I said. So, and this was like basically, he whipped me to one corner. As he's whipped me, I've called the next spot. I've got to the corner. He's come up to me going, "What?" And I'm like, "Oh no!" So he's whipped me again. I've called it again. What?
Man's giving you stuff.
And I'm like, right, I'm just gonna have to put you in a hold and tell you while we're in a hold because like.
So when you put me on hold, so like, for example, I've obviously never been in the ring. When you put me on hold, you're like, yo, suplex.
You can do like.
I remember people talking about John Cena doing that all the time.
Just some bad
Oh no,
loud.
yeah. Well, like the thing is, like,
Suplex, duck, clothesline. Now.
like there's. I mean, in a wrestling, again, I'll give you a few things behind the curtain kind of thing, but like, there's enough opportunities in a wrestling match to call something when people won't know. Like if you're if you're in like an environment where you're in a live show, loads of people, there's noise.
Well,
You can talk louder because people aren't really going to hear you, other than whoever's in your close proximity. But if there's cameras on you and you don't want to be made bait that you're talking to someone, like, you know, people put each other in holds and stuff, and then maybe like turn their head away from the camera or something, or talk down into the ring or what have you. I don't know. There's plenty of opportunities for people to talk in a wrestling ring, but like for me now, when I wrestle, I don't like to plan too much, because you can get in that situation where people
just forget.
someone forgets, and then you got to come up with something quickly. But then if you're like working or wrestling with someone who you have a good understanding of, or if they know what kind of stuff you do or what have you, you can like just call stuff out there. Like I try and do that now as much as possible. If someone comes to me when I'm wrestling, like obviously within reason, if someone's like got a bit more clout than me and, you know, a bit more credence and they're you know, a bigger name or whatever, I'll respectfully plan the match or what have you. But if it's someone who I feel like I can lead the match or what have you, I'll just be like, can we just talk it out there? Call it out there. Like, I'd rather not plan, because I hate like that instance. That's the worst one that's happened to me, and that was early on in my career, so it's fine as in like early on kind of thing. But I don't want to be in a situation where like, oh, what's the next spot?
Oh.
And then I go to call it to them and they're like, what?
DDT.
Bro, that's happened to someone I know before, and the guy wasn't ready for the DDT, and he spiked himself. He was all right in the end. It looked nasty, but like basically, he called the DDT. Like you can hear the guy. He called it loud enough, but the guy didn't hear it, or in the moment wasn't paying attention. Or I don't know, whatever. And so
that's nice, man. Another thing I was gonna ask you as well is that, cause I know that referees are very important in the ring. Do wrestlers sometimes give directions to the referee to pass on to the other wrestler?
Yeah, that's like using the referee is a really good one. Like I've had countless of matches where like
I feel like one of these sports journalists. That's
no, because I don't like I said, if someone I don't want to talk about, I won't talk about it. But there's the role of a referee is to play a referee in the show or what have you, play that kind of role in the match. But they're also there to give the wrestlers messages. You know, if something goes wrong, someone's injured, the ref checks and lets both guys know and calls the match off or what have you. I've been in matches and one of the guys I've wrestled with has forgotten something, and the refs asked me to tell him to tell the guy I'm working with that, you know, what's what. So you can use a ref for that as well. Yeah,
that's sick, man. Sometimes like I'll be watching wrestling with a wrestling eye, not with the fan's eye, but the wrestling eye, and just trying to spot this sort of stuff in it. If that's all fam, even the blood thing, the cut. Let's not get to that. It's just off camera because I'm gonna spoil it for man.
Yeah, I'm trying not to spoil wrestling for people.
Yeah,
as well, but
man,
like,
I'm trying not to.
Like I do try and keep things a little bit kayfabe, but like I said, your audience are smart. They They know what's up. So
because my dad listens to this sometimes, innit? And obviously I don't want to spoil stuff for him. Because sometimes I'm too. And then look, I'll be like, Dad, do you know, Dad? Do you know he's got the blade in his wrist, bro? You need to put
bro, my dad told me all this sort of stuff
Fam.
as a wrestling fan. So I was like, how do you know all this?
shit.
Yeah.
My dad would tell me about
I'm telling my dad this stuff, but then again, my dad has seen it. But when I was young, I didn't agree with what he's saying. But now, like, he doesn't watch it that much. I'll tell him. That's nuts, man.
But yeah, sometimes if you watch wrestling, you can clearly see someone calling something.
Yeah, of course.
And then you think, okay, what's coming up next? And then you'll see it.
Yeah.
Like, kind of, oh, that's what he would have called. But
Shit all the time.
Because even there was a YouTube channel, yeah, and they used to always do John Cena's videos and women's videos. So when John Cena speaks, I don't know how they used to get the sound clear, yeah. But you hear John Cena go suplex, like what you were saying, innit? But they'll strip the rest of the sound, but you can hear John Cena bare loud. I'll try and find it, innit?
But the thing is, naturally, he calls them loud anyways.
So,
Fam, you'll see videos of unedited videos of him just calling the spots in matches.
or as in just mad.
Like even Undertaker, some of his choke slams when he's lifting up big men, he's like up just at the same time.
Nah, that needs talking through because, bro, it can go
Not
wrong.
necessarily, but he just says up. Like, just
I don't know, with a choke slam, the timing can go very wrong.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I'm trying to say.
If it's someone who's big as well, you don't want to have to lift someone up with one arm.
So that can damage or
We've seen shades of like choke slams going wrong, not in terms of like someone getting injured, but just the timing of it's crap. You know, someone would go for the lift, but they're already falling down. It's like,
Even another move that's dangerous that people don't clock is 619, bro. When Undertaker busts his nose, he's here.
oh yes, in the
Fam,
match with Mysterio, back
Busts
in
his
the
nose
day.
in SmackDown,
SmackDown, I
because you
remember.
don't know when Rey Mysterio's coming. He might take long, like he might be quick.
Yeah,
so you're there waiting. When he comes, bam.
Oh yeah, a bit mad.
You know what I mean? He's coming through full
never thought
pelt,
of it.
bam on your face. And some people's face, some people are like this. You're meant to. You know what I mean?
And you got to firm it as well.
You gotta firm it.
You just have to.
Oh, fam.
You can't pull back or anything because you don't know when it's coming. You can't put your hand up or anything like that. You just got to firm it.
619 comes like
You
that.
don't even clock. I'm sure it's so quick.
It's so quick, yeah.
And he's light as well. That's the thing. So he's probably don't even
He
make.
kicks you, just thinking, okay, oh shit.
Because even like, for example, moves like the pounce and the spear, and that must be scary as well for the rest that's receiving it because
That's their problem, isn't it?
it's one of the explosive finishers. Like, it's like for example, like an RKO as well. It's like you do not know when it's coming. It can come at the beginning of the match, it can come at the end.
You know,
when it comes, it's gonna hurt.
I think I won't be scared of the pain. I'm more scared of me selling it at the right time. That's my thing.
No, do you know what it is?
Because if now I'm first from Roy's coming with a pounce, I'm thinking, okay, so when am I now going to have to move when he's going to pounce on me? If I do it the wrong way,
To be honest,
He's
I
gonna
wouldn't want
fuck me up
to. I
for the
wouldn't want
rest
to
of
take
the
my
match.
pounce.
No,
I
of
wouldn't want
course.
to take it.
No, of course not. But I mean, sell it in terms of being for at the right time. You know, but I wouldn't want it, please. I'm an
Even when you
innocent
feel
guy.
the pain sometimes, even when you feel the pain, that's a natural soul as well, isn't it?
Yeah, of
But you can
course.
tell when some wrestlers are actually hurt. from
Yeah,
natural
yeah,
moving it.
yeah.
It's not like, do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's a nice touch to wrestling.
I do warn people. When I pounce you, I'm going to go for it. I'm trying to get you out of the ring.
Trying to get the
So
ring.
I feel we need that. We need more people like just going for it. Like it's all nice having a good finisher, but add some realism, man. Add some spunk to
Because
it.
when I
man.
first did it, it looked kind of
Spunk,
meaty.
spunk.
Like so, like
Wait, is that a
Hey,
pause?
wait, what's this guy saying?
no,
Just
that's
be easy. Just
No,
be
no,
easy.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's a
I had no
pause.
idea.
Match of the day, you won the What's a spunk?
You that's a Ballon d'Or winner, fam. World Cup winner.
that was
This time
kind of wild. Still,
I'll take that. Yeah.
Spunky like he's gonna pour in the juice.
You're a dickhead. You're a sick nigga. No, I'll take that. Pause. Yeah, sorry about that.
What's it casually, you know?
No, I've heard it in a documentary, innit? So
Don't
yeah.
use it here, please.
This guy, match of the day winner every man of the match every episode.
Hey, you know Pirate Studio. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, of course. Right.
Good. Yeah, bro. What was he saying?
I was gonna ask, are there any moves that you wouldn't take?
Yeah.
it depends who it is. Like, I've taken an accidental burning hammer.
What's the burn hammer again?
It's like a reverse FU, but landing on the
So it's like a reverse Death Valley driver.
Death Valley driver, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
So like, but they come down with it.
Yeah, and you land on like your shoulder, neck. Yeah.
bang.
You like shoulder neck.
Yeah.
If someone says to me, that's my finish, I'll think about it whether I want to take it because that's all you landed on your head and your neck kind of thing. And like I said, I took one accident. I can't remember it accidentally. Yeah, it was accidentally. Like basically, some guy I wrestled, he went to give me a pump handle slam, and he got me up. He got me up for the pump handle bit, and then he just dropped.
Oh wow.
And then, and it happened And there was more to go in the match, but I was just like, I'm not getting up from this. Ref just count it. I'm not getting up. If I kick out this, I'm rooting in wrestling.
You know what it is? I appreciate that. There's certain moves right now that wrestlers are doing, and it's like, bro, how the hell are you getting up from that? That shit must hurt like flipping. You know what I mean? That's your whole. Do you know XP when you play wrestling games? Yeah. Your XP's gone. You're tired. You need stamina, fam. You need to rest.
But yeah, that or the vertebraker, actually. I don't think
The vertebraker.
The Hurricane's old. Gringo Killer by Homicide.
Oh, but he posted that from the back.
Yeah, from back.
Shit hurts,
Yeah.
man.
So
So you take F5?
Huh?
You're taking F5?
Nah, no one can get me up from F5. What are you on about?
That's what I'm saying, but you said, would you take an F5?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I could have taken F5.
No, F5 looks nice to take.
I got F5
in
for
terms
a
of-
table.
No, but you land like that, innit? It depends,
F5
like-
looks like the safest move.
There's
up.
2 types of F5s, bro.
What's the second one?
Huh? You know, if you forgot the second F5?
What's
When he
that?
dashes you like a frisbee. I'm gonna jump with that
When they
F5.
done to Albert, when he was hooking around and spun it.
He did that to. He did that to Big Show.
He's done it to Big Show. He's done it to Rey Mysterio at one point. He's done it to. Bro, he's done it to every single person. He's done it to a lot of people.
let's
Zach
go.
Gowen as well.
Yeah.
Throw them like,
Fucking
bro,
hell,
bow.
man, Vince.
And he's still standing. Would you say Canadian Destroyer?
Yeah.
How does that work, please?
I can't explain it.
Go on YouTube, fam.
I'm asking too much. I'm a fan, innit? Come on, man. Love me. Off camera, don't worry.
There's certain things I can't talk about. Yeah. But yeah, I'll take, like, I like to think that I'm a reasonable person to work with, so I'll take most things. But if you weigh like half my weight and you want to say you want to give me a vertebraker, I'm like, no,
That's a myth. You're gonna break your own back. Fam. What the
This
fuck?
is
No,
why
no,
some
yeah.
wrestlers need to have 2 finishers, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes like, no, I'm not.
Have you worked with any difficult wrestlers that didn't want to take certain moves, or
Not that I remember.
yeah?
No, I don't know. Because the thing with that is, right, if you don't want to get a reputation of being difficult to work with, because that'll just follow you around everywhere, and then that's it, and you're screwed. So, but no, I can't. Don't ever recall someone ever saying to me in a match, I'm not going to take one of your. But I think my moves are safe anyway, so I don't think that'll ever happen to me. But or can be done very safely. So.
Yeah.
That's nuts, man.
Makes
That's nuts,
sense.
bro. This is what do you call the segment? I'm rapping the third hour of wrestling.
This section is called "Getting Roy in Trouble."
Get in trouble, fam.
Get
Dirt
black
sheets.
list. Yeah,
Fam, you're gonna see bare tabloids like pro wrestler understand.
bro, no.
Reveals all. Pro wrestler reveals all.
There's nothing I've said that hasn't been said before many
true,
times.
true.
Simon Gotch versus Enzo.
That is hilarious, bro.
Big up there.
That's jokes. Ask Wrestlings.
Ask Wrestlings, where we get you, the people, to ask us wrestling some questions. First question is from our guy JPR. Big up JPR.
My guy JPR, big up JPR.
He asked 2 questions. I'll ask the first one. He asked, when the British independent wrestling scene restarts, who do you want to see take the ball and run with it?
As in wrestler.
Yeah.
Bring Will Ospreay back.
Well, there's a list of names, but I want to see
Ospreay's
Roy,
what
bro.
is he? Where is he?
this-
He's
this-
in Japan,
This
isn't
new
he?
gimmick that Roy's got, obviously the Ibiza gimmick, it needs to, do you get what I mean? Man, them need to see it. Do you get it?
You know what? Yeah, I like Roy if this IV forgive it, like,
I like it, fam.
because I've been beef. I don't know what that's.
And I like-
I've been Ocean Beach. That's what I'm
like
saying.
the
I've
way
been
you
on
got
the strip.
tucked
I've
into
been
the thing
there.
as well.
Yeah.
Is that actually
I mean-
fully tucked in? Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you cut it, fam.
No,
Is that
it's
so
fully,
long,
it's
yeah?
fully tucked in.
That's sick. I like that.
Profile,
I like
man.
that.
Yeah.
So,
I
yeah,
like
that's
that
one.
beef.
I'm not only saying that because you're here, by the way.
No.
Yeah,
You don't have to say it, so it's kind of.
yeah.
But I appreciate you have said it because so I'll take it.
Big wavy. I can't lie. No, I fucked with that beef thing. I can't.
I'll say Roy Johnson and Chris Ridgway.
Yeah, Ridgway, my guy Ridgway. What about my guy Phantasma? Is he still
He's in Japan.
there? Yeah.
Yeah, but he's Canadian, isn't it? So
Yeah.
Gene Money. He's
Gene
sick.
Money.
He's a British wrestler. He's sick. He's like,
Very
I'm
entertaining.
surprised that WWE haven't signed him because he's very,
Wait, Gene Money.
he's entertaining as hell.
Where's he from? Like, where's he wrestling now?
He's
he's
in
in
progress.
progress now,
Yeah,
It's a progress, yeah.
yeah,
Gene Money.
yeah.
Black.
Munny, white guy. He tapes his.
Well, he tapes up one nipple now.
Yeah.
It was 2, now he just takes one up. I don't know
He
why.
tapes his nipple.
Why it's just one now. I don't know if it's. I asked him because at the progress one he came out and I was like, he only had one. I was like, Gene, there's one of your nipple. One of your nipple tapes falling off. He's like, no, I'll just do one now.
So Gene
Okay.
as in
Gene.
Gene.
yeah.
MUNNY.
Okay.
He's proper. I'm surprised that WWE haven't signed him for NXT UK because they need more stars.
I actually got one person as well.
Who else?
OJMO.
Oh, he's cold.
Yeah.
He's cold.
You told me, man, didn't you?
Yeah.
He's in Rev Pro right now.
Oh, Jeremy, sick.
Yeah, he's doing bits in Rev Pro. Yeah, he's doing very good.
Yeah, you wrestled him as well.
I trained with him. We came through the same wrestling school, so like he came up a couple of years after me. So
That guy is sick as well. That guy you interviewed recently, Joe Lando.
Joe Lando, yeah, big up Joe Lando.
Superstars elbow drop. Oof.
he can do a lot of mad things. Yeah. That's what happens when you got a ring in your garden.
Exactly. Like, even when I was just chatting to him, he's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah." I was like, "What you got planned for the weekend?" It's like, "I'm just gonna go to my back garden and train." I was like,
Oh, trust me, if I had a wrestler in my garden, I'd be
Running
like,
the ropes.
I'd be doing all sorts of madness. But
Like, just some of the stuff that he's trying out is what I'm just thinking. Fuck, how do you even have the brain to think of this?
Was it Superstar Press in the middle rope?
Unbelievable.
Fam, that's nuts. In the middle rope. Like in the middle rope, bro.
Unbelievable.
And what's the move when you do like, what's it? The jump, slap, and flip. What's it?
This split legged.
it's a split moonsault, the
So,
one that
yeah, that one.
Morrison does. Yeah,
Morrison
yeah.
does, yeah. He done that, was it. Like, he done that on the middle rope as well.
Nice. He's
No,
nice.
you all knew it just from you doing that.
I can't really explain it. Like,
Morrison can do it for the middle rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, Morrison. JPR also says, "Man, one rave, bruv."
Of course he flipping would. That's not a question.
JPR, man, one rave, bruv.
He said that because he knows I'm here.
Our guy GG asks, big up GG on Wrestling. Make sure you guys subscribe to his podcast, his new YouTube as well. He asked, "Why is Matt Hardy such a waste man?"
Why are you saying that for, GG?
I don't watch
You would say that, wouldn't you?
I'm guessing his gimmick or
gimmick,
BT
no, I
or
feel it,
something. I don't watch.
Listen,
BT
Matt
anymore.
Hardy's a legend, bro. I always fuck with Matt Hardy. No matter what he does, he's done enough.
I think he must be talking about the character.
Yeah, it's probably
yeah,
the
yeah,
character.
I like his character, this big money
His
man.
character's wicked. Big Money Matt, I like
Yeah,
it.
same. Oh, you don't know about big money man.
I
do you?
don't know.
No, you don't watch
He's
AW.
basically-
Ali, I like the way you're playing that.
No, but I'm here to educate and inform. So his character's basically like he's being this like manager or what can I call it? Like a,
Yeah, he's like a manager mentor to Private Party.
and Blade and Butch. So like he's just taking them.
He's finessing the bees as well.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Salaries and stuff.
I like that.
He also asks, if the Hall of Fame was wiped completely, who would be the 5 wrestlers you induct into the first class?
Stone Cold Rock. Stone Cold Rock.
Too early.
What?
Actually, no.
Stone Cold.
So if it was wiped out, and
Wiped
from
out
now
completely.
you say this is the first 5 we're gonna add to the Hall of Fame, who would it be?
Flair.
Stone Cold Rock, Tito Santana for me.
No, Iron Sheik.
Iron Sheik has to be in there. Are you crazy?
No.
And the 5th
You
person.
might as well add Lou Fez then.
Put Taker.
Are you lot okay? Iron Sheik should be in the Hall of Fame.
Put Taker there.
In the first class.
I want to snip this video. I'm going to put online. I'm going to ask everyone. Iron Sheik
In the
needs-
first, no, in the first class.
over the Undertaker.
Oh, come on, man. Undertaker's not going to be in there. Fam.
Undertaker.
What do you mean Undertaker's not
Undertaker-
what in the first class? So if you wipe out everything, you're telling me Undertaker's not going to be in the first? I swear, Dan. Let me tell you something, bro. This is so
wait,
jarring.
you took
Let me tell you why it's so jarring.
but I thought we were
No.
on-
But let me tell you why it's so jarring because Undertaker's actually retired now. Yeah, number 1. Yeah, and just because of his last couple of years, it's not been great. I swear, Dan, stop mocking the Undertaker. This guy should be in the first class completely with the Rocks, with the Austins. Everyone. Sorry, let me calm down now and let's go back to normal because I'm just going to go.
I can't
mad.
lie. The Undertaker thing, didn't you want him to fight last week? 2 weeks ago, you wanted him to fight. You didn't want him to retire. So now you want him to be.
But he's retired though. I'm talking about.
But you wanted him to fight.
I'm talking about.
Am I lying?
situation.
Didn't this guy want to fight?
To fight who?
When Gigi was saying that, I don't think Undertaker should leave yet. I think he needs one more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind
should
one
fight
more.
next
I wouldn't
year.
mind one more. I wouldn't mind one more.
Fam, now you want him in the Hall of Fame, fam.
No, but he should be in the
Iron
Hall of
Sheik-
Fame.
For me, no,
I'm talking realistically though.
Personally, for me, I think Iron Sheik has to be there for me. Hulk Hogan. Whoa!
Go on, no, talk your shit.
The reason I said
Talk
Hulk
your
Hogan,
shit.
no,
Go on, say it.
The
Say
reason
it.
I was going to
Go
say
on.
Hogan because Iron Sheik and Hulk Hogan had beef, but no, fuck that. Stone Cold,
Hogan.
Rock.
Okay.
Who else can be there? Tito Santana, there for me. Brett, there for. Is that 5?
I didn't count.
I didn't count. And
I
probably
saw
last
you
person.
on like 7 or something.
Yeah, come back to minute.
All right.
This is
Yeah.
tough still.
Yeah. Bruno.
Bruno Sammartino.
100%.
Did you guys see this guy wrestle?
Doesn't matter. He's more, no, wait. He's more credible than Iron Sheik. Undertaker, 100%. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Has Iron Sheik ever had a 10-year reign?
question's quite broad, though. It's quite a broad question.
Let's just calm down.
Can I say something though? Did you actually? Can you actually?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter though.
Put up a match and watch it now. Put up a match and watch it now. No,
but I'm talking. But you know what it is, bro? Yeah. You know what it is, yeah.
I'm speaking about them. You're like, oh yo, who's your favorite football player? Oh, Pele, Maradona. You watch Maradona play football?
But it doesn't matter. But it doesn't matter.
No, forget that.
It doesn't matter. I'm talking about. No, but I'm talking about who made an impact on the industry, innit? Bruno 100% did more than Iron Sheik.
To be honest, I thought that was a question myself because I was basing my answer on impact. But
that's how I'm basing it on. I'm being realistic. I'm not really kind of basing it on my opinion.
All the Fame's about impact anyway.
Taker, Rock, Austin.
What is that?
Maybe someone left the phone.
Fuck it.
oh, it might be me.
Bret Hart.
Was you, yeah?
Bret Hart. I was gonna say Eddie Guerrero, but no, Bret Hart.
I hear that.
Or Flair.
I hear that. I think for me, Austin, Rock, those are my top two. Triple H, all right, it might be a bit controversial because of his burial days. Shawn Michaels and Booker T. I fucks with Booker T. Listen, relax. I fuck with Booker T simply because of
I
his.
saw his eyes.
Why Booker T, bro?
I like Booker T.
Hey, wait, talk to the mic, please.
I like Booker T mainly because of his TNA run. When he first appeared in TNA, I was like, bro, you don't like his TNA run?
No, but
Do you know what it is? In my mind, I had it that, it's just
calm
in
anyway.
general, wrestling Hall of Fame. I wasn't thinking,
No, it's calm.
but nah, Booker T's my guy still.
Fuck that nigga.
Would you put thing in there? Any managers in there?
Stupid me.
Is Paul Heyman Hall of Famer yet?
No.
The day Paul Heyman
Paul
goes to Hall
Bearer.
of Fame, yeah, fam.
Paul Bearer.
Paul Bearer is a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
He's definitely number one.
Jimmy Hart. Is Jimmy Hart Hall of Fame?
Yeah. Like, he has to be Mark. Come on, man. But the day Paul Heyman goes to Hall of Fame, that vignette that he's gonna get, fam, you're gonna get him walking to the ring like this.
His speech is gonna be amazing.
The Jewish kid, 16 years old, that was taking
photos.
No, Karen.
That was taking photos. That's what I'm saying. That was taking photos.
yeah,
That's at
yeah,
Madison Square Garden or
yeah,
Vince
yeah.
McMahon seen it. All that stuff. All that stories. You know that stuff. Anyway.
That's nuts, man.
What
Big
about
up
you,
Paul
bro?
Heyman.
This question's tricky. I'll prefix to my answer. This is based on impact wrestling. So, Hogan. I'm sorry, I have to say it, but Hogan
Now,
is.
do you know what it is? If we're actually being all serious here, Hogan has to be in everyone's. I'm so sorry.
For impact to wrestling, which what I believe the Hall of Fame is. I don't know too much about, but Hogan. It hurts me to say that's why I get it out first. Hogan, Andre,
I'm surprised no one said Andre.
Rock, Stone Cold.
Do you know what it is with this stuff here? You gotta deep it. It's your list, you know. It's not. You're not pleasing the man on Twitter. It's your list. So when you say Bruno Sammartino and all these other man,
Rey Mysterio.
Rey
Mysterio.
He's not even Hall of Fame, is he? He's not even Legends contract.
Like his impact to wrestling is so understated.
Yeah.
Like, if you go anything to do with Mexican people, you see Rey Mysterio mask.
Yeah,
100%.
The cross, yeah. So even the Shoreditch, you get the mask. You see them sending it.
Like
I'm basing on influence. I'm sticking with Bruno.
Like I did a TV commercial.
I'm sticking with Bruno. Still.
I did a TV commercial like a couple of years ago, and they wanted wrestlers basically to play Mexican wrestling. They gave us our costumes, and one of the costumes had a Rey Mysterio mask, and I said to him, I don't think you can use this, you know. And they're like, why? And they're like, I think it's trademarked. I'm pretty sure it's trademarked. You can't use a Rey Mysterio mask. And they had to take it out. But they just thought, I'll go to a shop. Like you can buy.
You can buy a mask.
You can buy it like.
Anyway.
That's actually not even deep. It's definitely trademark.
If you go down Brick Lane, there used to be a.
The guy that sells the mask.
Yeah.
He has every mask.
And he has
mask on the Rey Mysterio mask.
He has bare Rey Mysterio mask.
Hello.
So yeah,
That's mad. I'd even deeper like that. It's actually trademark.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio's an icon still. Legend icon.
Nice. I'll trademark for myself. It laps to yours.
Yeah.
Done this.
Booker T, innit?
Our next question is from our guys.
No, I agree with you, man. I agree.
Did
with
yours?
I'm not doing it.
song is this guy?
you. What do you mean?
I'm the general manager, fam.
Pass the phone.
You don't see Vince McMahon. My 5. I don't know.
Kashirka.
No. I would have put Kashirka in the first. I would have put Jade Cargill, but nah. Andre the Giant, Stone Cold, The Rock.
If you said Bruno Sammartino as well, but
What am I saying?
I'll turn off your mic.
No, I'm not saying that. I don't even like that style of wrestling. I respected Bruno Sammartino, but
I like the old school
I
style
can't
of
watch.
wrestling.
I do as well,
me.
but for me,
But that's why I watch
personally-
NW. I actually watch. I like that old school style, innit? That,
No, I can't watch
that
wrestling.
technical.
I can't watch wrestling from the 50s and 60s. It looks too
fair
like.
enough.
Yeah, with I can't go over that further.
It looks
back,
like
yeah.
two Cirque du Soleil, and it's just. But it's like big men
Fair
flipping
enough.
around and winning because of body slams. I can't be asked to watch that, man. That's dead. That's dead. That's proper dead. Big up them, man, because they paved the way in it. But man's not watching a match where their finishing moves a suplex or the Germans. Yeah, that's dead. I'm so sorry, but watch it, bro. I'm telling you.
No.
No, you know what? I can
Around them times, like 30s,
I can agree, but don't
the finishing
disrespect
move was
Bruno.
like a German
I'm
suplex.
sorry, don't disrespect Bruno. I'm sorry.
Bro,
I'm sorry.
don't disrespect. I said I respect Bruno.
I know, but it just
I
felt
rate him.
disrespectful.
But
It felt
that period,
disrespectful, sorry.
that period of wrestling where it was massive around the time, because these men were main eventing like Manchester Square Garden like every week. I've respected them, but I can't watch the wrestling. The wrestling
What
shit.
was Thing's finisher back in there? Pat Patterson. Was it like that punch thing that he used to do, or was it?
I don't even know. You know.
Because I remember he used to do that the rock, not the rock punch.
Just a 3-punch combination.
Yeah, I think that wasn't that. Sorry, let me be careful. 'Cause I don't know if it's that. Nah, it wasn't that.
Yeah, random times, them man all winning matches with discus punches and shit. That's dead, man. That's I don't know.
Or a drop kick was like a
Yeah, dropkick fam. It was amazing, but yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just put Andre. I'll just put Hogan and I'll put Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle's my 5th.
Interesting.
Samuel Frimpong, he asked, what was worse? John Cena's Superman booking or Triple H's Reign of Terror?
Superman booking as in when he was being very evil.
Yeah. So majority of his career, basically.
Superman booking.
What was that one? Triple H's what?
Reign of Terror. 2003, 2004.
No, I hated the Triple H before that. That Triple I started like Triple H then.
You liked him around what, Evolution times?
Yeah.
I couldn't stand him.
I couldn't stand him when he was part of Vince McMahon's lot and that. Fam,
The
I'm a
DX,
kid.
the
What,
DX Triple
fam,
H.
I hate it, bro. 'Cause I was like, fam, why is this guy always winning, bro? Like, he shouldn't win this match. He should not be winning this match. WrestleMania 2000, he should not be winning this match.
Yeah.
But you know what? He was a heel back then, right?
He was one of the greatest heels of all time.
And we hated him when he was always winning.
So he was on job basically.
Fam,
I can't lie to you.
That's how I got to like him when he came to Evolution.
As much as I like Cena, yeah, there was a certain time I was getting fucking sick and
Yeah, I
tired of
hated
Cena
Cena.
winning. There was a certain time, and I put Cena in my top 5 of all time, but there
Cena,
was a time
Cena
I was
needs-
getting
do you know
tired
what
of it.
I hate to say it, but Cena needed another heel run, bro. He never went back to heel again, did he?
Definitely, no, he never has.
Fam, he needs another heel run where he's just getting like Element Game style, fam. He goes a beard and all that sort of stuff.
Like, if Cena goes heel, there'll be more views on WWE, 100%. It'll
Oh,
go off.
Cena going heel.
See
fam.
this? You see this Roman heel, how it is already. Imagine Cena.
Yeah, bro. But then when he's seen his heel, he's definitely winning every match.
Facts.
No, but I thought if
I
Cena's
wouldn't
heel,
mind
if he
that. I
loses,
wouldn't mind that.
it's not gonna like it's not gonna be as. Do you know what I mean? It'll be,
I wouldn't mind Cena winning every match in a heel though.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that either. Here, go on.
Next question from our guy NK. He asked, from best to worst, rank these wrestlers strictly on in-ring ability. Stone Cold, The Rock, John Cena, Hulk Hogan, Roman Reigns.
When we know who's last,
I said no Cole.
when we know who's last,
This is nuts. Still,
no, it's not. We know who's last.
And when we answer this, please, let's forget nostalgia. Let's forget what's it called.
So what's
let's forget their promos. Let's forget the
Yeah,
entrance
I'm talking
music.
about in-ring.
Let's talk in ring.
So who? Because Cena can wrestle. I hope you don't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah? The Rock can wrestle.
yeah.
I hope you don't. So Hogan's last for me.
No, yeah, that's inevitable.
Even though he was good in Japan. You get me?
Yeah, it was alright.
Hogan's last. Who else did he have?
Roman Reigns.
Oh, Reigns might have to be first or second.
I will go with Roman first.
yeah, Roman first. Okay, cool. I see that.
Because Roman's very good in the ring.
Different time and stuff.
Man can fly out the ring as well. It's different.
We've got 3 minutes for that.
Roman. I'll put Roman, Stone Cold, Cena, The Rock, Hogan.
Okay, maybe for another day we'll have to talk about that. Because you know time's running out.
Yeah.
Who do you say?
Okay. The Rock. Okay, so Roman,
Yeah.
The Rock,
In ring.
Austin, Cena.
Rock is not better than Austin in ring.
Okay. I think so. I think The Rock is. I definitely think The Rock is.
I don't
I
think
definitely
so.
think The Rock is. I definitely think The Rock is. Fair enough, Austin with the ringmaster and all that stuff, I get it. But no.
Even
I
before
definitely-
that.
I feel like The Rock just has more electricity for me. In the ring. It's just athleticism, it's just different.
The electricity came after though. It didn't come straight away.
So what time of the careers are we basing it on then?
All of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Rock is not a better
Alright,
wrestler,
go
I
on.
understand.
The Rock's getting knocked off. I agree with Dell's list.
Yeah. What about you?
I can't answer this
Even,
question.
even Sonny Steve Austin was quite technical as well.
Bro, look at his match against Ricky Steamboat.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. Last question.
Do the thingy, Small Zell. I think that question can run.
Oh. Big up Small Zell. He asked, I don't know if you guys saw this, but do you think there's such thing as stealing moves in wrestling? He's basically referring to the match with Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Seth Rollins done a move called the Black Magic, which is basically Low-Key's move where he does the Shining Wizard. He misses and then hits him in the back of the head. And Low-Key made a comment. Yeah, Low-Key made a comment saying off the work of others, imitation equals best form of flattery. Nah, stealing my shit and you look like a newborn teardrop doing it. This qualifies top quality, mimics who can't fight. Motherfuckers been playing with children too fucking long. Both of you should be ashamed of yourselves.
Oh, low-key, stop looking for clout. But I hear you though.
You could potentially answer this first. As you're a professional wrestler, is there such thing as stealing wrestlers' moves?
If someone makes a move from scratch, complete from the beginning, and they're still using it, there's an argument to maybe someone, if they're going to use that move, to maybe say, am I all right to use this move? But no one owns a wrestling move. So, like, I can't be mad if someone's... In fact, none of my moves, apart from maybe one that I've made up myself. So, if someone wants to use it, whatever. Okay, as long as you're not using it on the same show I'm on, I don't really care. Like, I don't think there's any... No one owns a wrestling move. It's just dumb. Like, there's so many wrestlers... Like these days, people are going to have crossover in moves. So, you know, as long as people aren't doing the same move within the same show, I don't care.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
I just feel like in this era, every move has been used.
Yeah, been used. So
Every used has been.
unless you want to bring Black Magic or Juju to the ring, then.
You know what I mean?
As a
I
physical
think
joint.
that's even been used.
Even that is. Django.
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton, yeah.
What's all this madness going on with the Fiend and that now? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is the move. Nothing news on all the moves that are done. It's like not new, innit? Like everything's been done.
I'm sure Great Muta might have done that back in the day. I don't know.
No, Low-Key made it up.
Loki
Loki
made it,
or
yeah?
something.
Okay, cool.
But it was inspired by something.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, innit?
I mean, Low-Key already has been notorious for like not being liked in the industry anyways. Apparently he's difficult to work with and he's just a difficult person. So I'm not surprised, but at the same time, it's like, as soon as people saw the move, they knew it was Low-Key's move. So for me, I don't know.
I had to watch it back. Was that at Fastlane? Yeah.
Yeah, Fastlane. I just look at it as him like paying homage. Seth Rollins paying homage
Yeah, he
because
could've just Seth Rollins
Low-Key,
was saying,
Low-Key is an indie legend. A lot of people know of Low-Key.
Yeah,
Everybody
it
likes Low-Key.
It didn't have to be. It didn't have to keep it kayfabe.
You know what I'm
Do
saying?
you know what I mean? Steph might even message him after, yo, you know, that was for you, bro. But
But even if he doesn't even have to message him. It's a family. It's a move at the end of the day.
Yeah.
If the move is in
No, but
WWE
what I'm
2,
saying-
if the move is in WWE 2K, then anybody could use
What I'm
it.
trying to say is the thing where it's like, say if Seth was paying homage and he'd be like, yo, bro, that was for you, bro. Like, obviously the times we had it in these, I don't know if these.
I can't remember if they've
But
wrestled.
do you know what I mean? Something like that. So
Yeah, it is what it is.
Do you
man.
not reckon a wrestling move can be trademarked?
I don't think so.
I don't think it can.
can't.
Doesn't matter what the move is.
The name, maybe.
Yeah, maybe the name.
That's like
Yeah.
you trademark
move
the
itself,
camera movement, no?
I mean, it's
I
just
don't
a
think you
force.
can.
You can't trademark a wide angle. Not wide angle, but like even the.
Like you can't even trademark
You can
dances.
call it the Hitchcock shot. That,
Oh,
you
yeah.
see that shot when the cameras, when you're standing still, but the cameras, the background's moving, but you're standing like that.
Yeah.
You see that shot before?
Yeah.
So that's the Hitchcock shot, but
Where you get that from? What's
Come
that
on,
from?
you're
It's in
talking to
Psycho.
the big.
Psycho, yeah.
Like you can't even trademark dance moves. So you saw the whole fiasco with Fortnite, like
Fortnite, you can't trade that off.
taking people's dances and putting them in a thing. So it's a bit crazy. Yeah, if we miss your question this week, we'll definitely answer it next week.
Yeah, running out of time.
This was
Yeah, can't forget.
yeah, trust me. Yeah, I was gonna say something mad.
Don't say it. But yeah, episode 6 of the Wrestling's podcast. Special thanks, man. Honestly, Roy, you've
thank you for having me.
What's it? You've unravelled the wrestling eye.
Let's hope I don't lose all my bookings now
Yeah,
after
no,
this.
you won't.
Nah.
Fine, we'll just beep up the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, would you like to plug yourself? Let people know about Progress every Saturday. Is it every Saturday?
Yeah, so Progress Wrestling on the WWE Network. So it's every other Saturday. So when this goes out, the next one will be on the 27th of March. So the one after that, let me get my maths right. I think it's the 11th of April, which is WrestleMania weekend.
Oh, sick.
So
A lot of wrestling that week.
probably a lot of wrestling up on the network. So hopefully it goes on. I don't know if WrestleMania will interfere with the scheduled programming, but yeah, every other week, every other Saturday, on the WWE Network, Progress Wrestling. Plug myself. I'm Roy Johnson. You can find me at Roy Johnson on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all of that. If you are that way inclined and want to purchase some merch from me, I have a merch store, royjohnsonyeah.bigcartel.com. Or alternatively, I've got t-shirts that are printed on demand on thegear.co.uk.
Jeez.
So.
I need to cut some teas, man.
Yeah, no, 100%.
But add to that, I appreciate times are tough right now. So if you need to buy food, buy food. I don't like wait.
Baby.
Yeah, wait. Yeah. My you can't eat my clothes or nothing. So like when the economy's back to when the economy's back to normal and you're back in full time work, then please spend all your money on my store. But until then, just spend your money on important things.
Yeah.
Big shot.
Well, I've been a Nafi.
Oh shit, Delboy.
Sam Blacks.
King Laps.
I'm gonna hug you off this. You know, and it's episode 6 of the Wrestling Podcast. See you guys next week.
By the mandem for the mandem. Bow, pussy. Jade Cargo, I love you.